backbone you're about to listen to is incredibly stupid. Listener discretion is advised.
What's the Norm Macdonald bit? There's one good one from him. He's like, people don't understand,
That was great.
How tough life is.
That was great,
I couldn't remember it either, Timmy. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't remember. There's so many that are in my algorithms. I can't remember them all.
Timmy, you did great.
Thanks.
That was so good.
He's just fantastic.
Nothing but truth on this show.
Featuring Panama Ted,
I'm a dork and stupid.
Timmy Hall,
I love a good, thin meat.
and a crap ton of random sounds from the internet.
His lower body is ridiculously thick.
You're a little stupid.
Not on my watch.
My butt's sore. Holler.
I like that laugh.
Welcome to Man and Bone.
It is Wildcard Wednesday. And it's the wildest of all Wildcard Wednesdays because today we unveil the winner. 64 pizza places fighting to the death. And today, during the 4 o'clock hour, we will decide between Tommy's Pizza, started this tournament as a 1 seed, and JT's started this tournament as a 1 seed. 2 ones make it to the final.
A little bit of chalk there, but you know what? Chalk is fine on your pizza. It probably isn't. Don't put chalk on your pizza, but you know what I'm saying. These are 2 great spots. So we're gonna do the ultimate taste test.
Yeah, we're going to eat them live on the air, 4 o'clock. Sausage and pep from both of the places.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to eat it. You're going to eat it. Teddy, Timmy.
Well, this way, Teddy can't say, oh, man, I had Tommy's a year and a half ago. I don't remember what it tastes like.
That's right.
Now you can actually have the pizza right in front of us and determine.
Hot and fresh.
Yeah.
Now, Tyvis is not working until 6, but he said he was going to bust his ass, try and get in here and vote on the pizza as well, even though he says pizza's overrated.
Well, I would love to hear his opinion because I do think it's important to get, people who love pizza.
And I guess all the other idiots in the world.
And I guess apparently people who don't like pizza very much. Judging by our Twitter mentions, Mike, I am surprised. Listen.
Why are you surprised?
Well, I love you people. You our listeners are some of the best listeners in all the country. We know this. But, man, I saw the Twitter discussion about us not picking hound dogs yesterday. And I got to ask you folks, have you had hound dogs when you haven't been, drinking beer?
But see, why are you doing this now? Now we're in a position where we have to take a beloved pizza place.
No.
That we had in the Final Four.
And they deserved it.
That's right.
But no, people are mad because one of the polls, because again, we had 2 different polls go up. We had Facebook.
Got a million polls.
We had YouTube.
We had
Instagram.
text the burner phone. And guess what? We're the emperors.
We are. It's not a democracy.
We're Hirohito.
Yeah.
Except more successful because they lost the war and it was very bad.
I mean, for a while he was doing all right until someone dropped the bomb.
He did the pillaging and murdering around Asia for a long time.
Took over some stuff.
Right.
Yeah. All I'm saying is the online people are like, Hound Dogs is the greatest pizza to ever have been invented. And I'm like, man, again.
Well, that's good for them.
I like Hound Dogs.
This is all subjective.
Yeah, it is. But there can be wrong answers. Now, if you ask our program director, Fish is he's not from here. He's lived all over the country.
Not from Earth.
No, not from Earth. That's right. But no, Fish grew up in Chicago like you did. But then he's only been here for a couple of years. So he had never had hound dogs. He had some yesterday and he goes, I don't get it. I don't get what people are excited about. And I was like, well, Fish, because you haven't had it at 1 o'clock in the morning after a Buckeye game when you've been on campus for 14 hours. Like, yeah, it's an experience. It's a whole thing. And I love hound dogs. It's great pizza. But people getting mad that we didn't pick it. I'm sorry. We're trying to be very detailed in our assumptions, in our discussions of this, our assessments. We are trying to be sober-eyed on this. We're not trying to just, think of nostalgia and all the other memories.
Nobody
trying to put all that aside.
More pizza in this city than you and me.
That's right.
In preparation for this tournament. We put our health at risk. Our wives are on the cusp of divorcing us.
Absolutely right.
Which, quite frankly, they were before. But this is just pushing them over the edge.
Every time I come in with a new pizza box, she's like, let me guess, how much is left? None. And I'm like, well, I had to eat it right there.
The look of disgust that's on her face when I walk in.
Yeah.
With an empty pizza box and stains on my shirt. And she would rather I walk in with women's panties thrown on my shoulder.
That's right.
She's so disgusted with me.
My wife actually said on Saturday, she goes, because we were talking about like Saturday night, what are we going to get? Or actually, I guess it was Sunday. My bad. We were talking on Sunday what we're going to get for dinner. She goes, I guess I hate to do this to you because I know you've had so much pizza, but I'm thinking
hate to do it
and
to
I
me.
said, honey, do you understand? I would eat pizza. If there were no calories involved, if there was no like health risks involved, I would eat pizza breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's how much I love pizza because there's a million varieties. You can get it all the time. You can get all kinds of stuff. So I love pizza. I've eaten a ton of it. You've eaten a ton of it. But again, I feel like we're doing this this is science, what we're doing here. Okay? This is
science and good common sense.
Let me rephrase. It's the only science you and I are even remotely qualified to get near is this. So that's the science we're doing here. Okay? But yes, if you're mad that it's not a democracy, if you're mad that the deep dish state is influencing the election behind the scenes, yes, it is. I hesitate to call it Pizzagate because that ended up not being a good thing. Let's not call it that. But the point is, this is what we have going on right now. We are determining who wins based on our choices, and we are taking your vote into account for sure.
Absolutely. We've passed some places through that I necessarily wouldn't have passed through. We've eliminated some places that I would have kept based on the overwhelming response of you mouth breathers. So
none of those votes have been ones that Teddy agreed with.
We got rid of Teddy's places.
Well, all of Teddy's places, except for Flyers. The Flyers didn't make it to the final, but
made the final four.
He just had Flyers like last week for the first time.
I had some Kingies last night, too.
Did you have Kingies last night?
Yeah.
Scratch that itch?
It's fantastic.
Was
yeah.
it as good as you remembered, Ted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Better.
Okay.
He's got good memories.
Better.
He
Good.
lost his virginity on the pool table at Kingies.
Is that right?
In the original building before it burned down, yeah.
That's why they called him King Shark.
That's why it burned down.
Yeah.
Teddy knocked over the space heater when he was knocking something on the pool table.
Rick Pitino was there.
Teddy was a bit of a pool shark back in his day. Not Mark the Shark. He's the pool shark. The Kingies pool shark.
Mark the Shark, also known for lewd acts on top of a pool table.
I'll take your word for it.
Jackets getting ready for the Panthers tomorrow night. Here's some good news for you.
Okay.
The bad news is they have fallen out of playoff position, and they've been playing mostly like poo. But good news, Monahan, Sillinger, Goodbranson, all on the ice at practice today.
This is very good news.
Yes, that's good news.
They need those reinforcements. Like you said, power play has not been the same since Monahan went down. So we haven't done the power play watch in a long time. You know, I don't know what the percentage is right now, but I'm going to say not great. It hasn't been where it needs to be the last few months. So we got to get back to where they were earlier in the season.
We still have that.
I mean, we should somewhere.
Jackets Power Play Watch.
I mean,
I don't know what it is.
It used to be that we were in the bottom, 5 every year.
All right, power play is 19.2%. That is 23rd in the NHL.
Jackets Power Play Watch.
The big problem, though, too, has been the penalty kill.
Well,
They're 25th in the league on the kill.
Yeah.
Jackets Power Play Watch.
It's just fun to finger gun with
I know.
those.
I like finger gunning.
Yeah.
Don't say that ever again.
You said it. I didn't.
All right, Wildcard Wednesday. What do we got, Bone?
Let's see. Well, you know what? I'm going to start off here. Deanna Ray, not Leanna Ray, tweeted us and said they tried JT's today.
Okay.
And apparently enjoyed it. They also tried a place called Mochi Ring Donuts. Are you aware of this
I'm
place?
not aware of Mochi Ring.
Said that
Mochi?
It's
Mochi?
M-O-C-H-I. Mochi Ring. It says on the box, enjoy the sweet moments.
Hoochie?
But said that Deanna Ray said, must try if you haven't yet.
Where is it?
I don't know. I'm looking it up now. But apparently, I'm guessing it must be close to where one of the JT's locations, right?
Mochi Ring.
Let's see.
It is Kenny Center Mall. Where the hell's that?
It's on Bethel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That's yeah. Yeah, it's all right. I didn't know about this place. Or maybe it's not. No, you said it's Kenny Center. That's a different place. I'm looking at a different thing. All right.
All right, this is great.
I'm sorry.
This is
I was
good.
just trying to help us have a little bit more than just pizza talk all the time. Trying to add to it. I'm going to have to try this donut place now.
What's special about it?
I don't know because, unfortunately, the picture that was included was just the outside of the box, not the inside of the box.
Well, that's just wrong.
Well, I know.
If you're going to talk about food, take a picture of the food.
I'm sorry. It's the first wild card that came up here. But thank you, Deanna, for letting us know about Mochi Ring Donuts. We'll check it out.
Dayton took center stage last night. They'll continue to do it tonight. We'll talk about it next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for a disabled truck that's on eastbound 70s off-ramp to Hilliard-Rome Road, and that's on the west side. And you're going to run into some slowdown due to an accident on East Main Street at South Wagoner Road. This report is sponsored by COSI, Center of Science and Industry. Ready to experience the ultimate shark adventure at COSI? It opens April 12th, where you'll be able to see life-size shark models, discover real fossils, and explore interactive exhibits. Also discover the truth about this ancient and fascinating group of fishes, included with general admission. Tickets on sale now at cosi.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
I'm an old school Joe, and my philosophy is simple and effective. At the end of the day, it's not what you win or lose, it's what you save. And bet and reduce juice at Prime Sports Ohio is the way to save money on every single bet. Download the Prime Sports Ohio app or visit our website, primesportsbook.com. Get a welcome bonus to match your initial deposit up to $400 in bonus bets. And be a member of the Prime Sports family.
Terms and conditions apply. Visit website for details. Must be 21 and present in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Here's 3 reasons to buy your Blue Jackets ticket plans for the 25-26 season. 1, pick your seat and pick your games. 2, plans start at just 11 games. 3, priority access to Stanley Cup playoff tickets. Act now. Visit bluejackets.com/tickets.
At NJM Insurance, we like to think of ourselves as a symphony. We start with a foundation of doing the right thing. Then we layer in dedicated reps whose priority is you. Add in excellent discount programs. And last, but certainly not least, we put our policyholders first. And the reason we don't use jingles or mascots is because it's just not us. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM. Insurance underwritten by NJM Insurance Company and its subsidiaries.
For a limited time at Verizon, you can get our best price ever for a single line. Just $45 per month when you bring your phone, which is less than you spend on Too Tired to Cook takeout every week. Get one line on Unlimited Welcome for $45 per month with autopay plus taxes and fees. Visit your local Columbus Verizon store by April 2nd to save. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on Unlimited Welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the place to be for all the basketball action. Watch every game at once with over 50 feet of video wall and more than 30 TVs. Endless chances to win big. Show off your jump shot in our King of the Court drawings or create your perfect bracket for a shot at Penn Cash. Enjoy food and bucket specials all tournament long. Guarantee your spot. Reserve a table now at HollywoodColumbus.com. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Confidence is key this March, both in picking the right Cinderella teams for your bracket and the right contractor for your exterior project. When it comes to your roofing, gutter, or siding needs, call the team you can trust, Newman Roofing. Call 614-NEW-ROOF today or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
Hey, it's Leslie from Pella Columbus.
I'm Wilson from that other window place. Wait, Leslie, what is that dude doing over there at that window?
Well, that dude is Chase, and Chase is making that window look perfect. We're sticklers on detail, Wilson, both in our showroom and definitely in people's homes.
Chase, be careful. May have spilled some coffee over there just a bit ago.
Oh, he knows. He seems to work a lot more when you're around, Wilson. Get the window that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Guess what? Our ugly faces are on YouTube. Search 971 The Fan and watch all your favorite shows. Laptop, phone, tablet, smart TV, we're everywhere. Bring us in the bedroom with you. Yes, The Fan.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about 10 grand in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
Amazon Business offers smart business buying solutions, so you can spend more time growing your business and less time doing the admin. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A red flag warning has been issued for parts of southeast Ohio today. Gusty winds could cause any sparks or flames to get out of hand. It'll be cloudy and windy, winds up to 35 miles per hour. Today's high around 72. It'll be cloudy and rainy tomorrow, highs in the 40s. I'm meteorologist Dylan Robichaud with your 10 weather impact forecast on 97.1 The Fan.
ESPN Bet is the official sports book of Common Man and T-Bone. On your phone or in person at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The Fan.
Yes, we tried unplugging and then plugging them back in. It didn't help. This is Man and Bone.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. You know, ED, erectile dysfunction, is a relationship destroyer. It can lead to depression, distancing, conflicts, even breakups and divorce. And what's so disturbing about it is that most men who suffer with ED can be successfully treated. But a lot of guys don't go through with the treatment because they're scared or stupid. They don't like that I use the word stupid, but I'm going to use it. Why? Because your condition can be improved if you go see my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Schedule a consult today. Your initial visit, just $99, includes a medical consult with a licensed medical provider, a T and PSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if the test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call them today, 800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com. Promo code FISHY.
There you go. This one comes from Hubert. Oh, sorry, it's Wildcard Wednesday.
Hubert Davis.
Hubert, yeah. He had a
good night.
A good night last night, yeah.
Good night. North Carolina shot the lights out of the gym. Beat San Diego State.
I didn't think it was going to be like that.
Well, I mean, when you hit everything from the outside.
North Carolina heard everybody talking. And can we just do one thing, please? Good for North Carolina. They won their way into the tournament. Yay, whatever. I'm sure West Virginia could have done the same, possibly. Here's what I would say. Let's not make this argument. That's why we need to expand to 76 or 96 or 126 or whatever your dumb idea is. Like, we don't need more of this, right? We've got March Madness is almost perfect. If anything, you take away the first four, and I probably could do without it. No. Even though in the other game
add another four.
No,
the first four, and you put that in Akron.
No, there you go.
It's all around the state.
I like it. No, I heard Bo Bishop talking about this earlier today on Bishop and Friends. You should listen every day, 9 to noon. And it's a great point he made. And I know he's not the only one saying this, but I think it should be more of that, what we had in that North Carolina game, despite it being a blowout. It needs to be the 11 seeds fighting it out. Like, let the 16 seeds go on and have their moment, right? They should be firmly, I don't think we should have 4 16 seeds playing their way in. Let them have their moment. They won their conference. That's why they're here. Let them go be that team.
They did have their moment, though. They got to play last night, and they won a game. If they would have played like Auburn, they may lose by 50. And I guess how good is that?
Maybe, Teddy, but maybe they would be who was it? Not Virginia Commonwealth. Who was the
Maryland, Baltimore County?
Yeah, USMBC.org, whatever they were.
Right.
Yeah,
They beat upset Virginia.
St. Francis didn't have their opportunity. They go right home.
Yeah, I'm saying they got.
But they had a chance to win.
They did have a chance to win, but ultimately they didn't get to the big dance. They got to the little dance.
It's the big dance.
No, it's
all
not.
the big dance.
Get out of here. It's on True TV on a Tuesday night.
Well, there's games on True TV, Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, I mean, my whole point is I would rather see the 11 seeds play each other for that play-in spot, not the 16s. 16s,
We just need
get in.
more teams. What you're saying? We need more teams.
No, just put the other 11 seeds in. That's like have another game with 11 seeds. That's literally all I'm saying. That's it.
All right,
Don't
tonight, here's the action. 16s, Mount St. Mary's and American University. That's the early game, 6:40 in Dayton. And then 9:10, or roughly then, 11 seed Xavier, 11 seed Texas. So there you go. That's
I
the
guess you could have the 10 seeds could be the ones who duke it out in Dayton. I don't need these crappy 8th and 9th in the Big 12 teams playing each other. I don't need.
That's why they're on Tuesday and Wednesday night on True TV.
Let them be there, and then we can just let the tournament be the tournament. I'm saying let's have that be the play-in area. I like that better. All right, Hubert said, "My guys." Says, if I become president, this is a hypothetical. I become president and outlaw all forms of the toilet because it's funny. We have a very different definition of humor, but sure, it's your wild card. Do you decide to go outside like a dog or in a box like a cat? Or do you keep a secret toilet, a poop easy, like a speakeasy, and risk life in jail where there are also no toilets? Hashtag Rob Manfred burned down Hunan Lion. Can't even say it. That's good.
I'd go outside.
Really?
Yeah. Poop in a box?
Well,
in the house?
Yeah. I mean,
kitty poop is one thing. Just a human crap?
Well, let me posit this theory on you, which is when we go now, we go inside our house, obviously into a toilet with water in it. But if you go in a box, then you immediately then cover it and scoop it and put it in a bag.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but I got to tell you, if you're going, you got to go outside. It's 10 degrees out. Going out and doing that on the frozen tundra.
But there's no rule that says I can't have a heated outhouse out there.
I guess you could.
I could put a little nice commode.
Oh, so you would go. I thought he was saying like you go out in the woods. You're saying you're covered. You're just outside.
I've thrown my dirty underwear out in the woods after I crapped my pants. I did that.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, honey.
What a story.
Hey, happily married 18 years later.
Yeah. That's
one of our first dates. Nice. Pooped my pants.
And then got rid of the evidence.
How you knew it was meant to be. Like, I couldn't tell her at that. Now, if I did it, I'd show her the pants.
You'd laugh.
I'd say, here, look what I did.
Yeah, right. I mean,
back then, I still wanted her to touch me.
You got to start somewhere with a relationship. You can't start with, I crap myself anyway, marriage. Like, that's not, doesn't work. I agree with you. This one from Meat Sweat says, my pizza gurus. I like the Pizza Madness design on the T-shirt, but I think it could be better. The back should have a checklist of all the places in the tournament so we can use a Sharpie to check off the places we've eaten pizza at while wearing the shirt. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. We did talk about doing something on the back, but if we did something on the back, it would drive up the cost.
Which is all, I mean, again, it's
already expensive.
Yeah. By the way, you can find those 971 The Fan. Just go to the shop page and you will see the Pizza Madness shirt if you would like one.
Click on cool stuff at the top of the screen. Then it'll take you to the fan store.
There you go.
I'd also like to point out that, what are we pricing that at, $32?
I think that's what it is.
Bone and I don't see a dime of that.
Nope.
Just so you know.
No, it's not. That's not coming
other people are seeing that, just not us.
Yeah. This just in. We work for a business. This business makes money off of us. We get paid very well to be here. Yes, they take care of us.
Contract, yes.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, if you're wondering, like, what is that? You guys get some money from that. I mean, in a roundabout way, everybody's getting money from that, right? The stuff we produce here at the station, that's what pays our salaries. So now you know.
Why aren't you wearing your shirt today, Teddy? I wore mine yesterday.
You're not wearing it today.
I wore it yesterday.
Well, you
can't wear it 2 days in a row. What is it, amateur hour?
Where's Bones at?
Mine's on my desk. I could put it on. I choose not to. It's cold in here. I have a sweatshirt.
Cold
it's just
in here.
T-shirt.
Freezing
yeah.
in here.
I can't wear just a T-shirt.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's not freezing outside. It's nice outside, but in here, for some reason, no matter what, it's always cold.
By the way, speaking of food, Scotty Scheffler won the Masters last year, and they get to have a special dinner. They get to pick what the meal is going to be the following year. And so here is what Scotty Scheffler has picked for this year. Are you ready?
I can't wait to hear it.
All right. Appetizers, cheeseburger sliders, served Scotty style, whatever the hell that is.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it's probably some of his favorite fixins on there. And
How could you ruin it? I'm sure it's delicious.
Yeah.
Firecracker shrimp with sweet Thai chili and sriracha mayo. Sign me up for that.
Nothing wrong with that in my book.
Kind of sounds like a bang bang shrimp, something like that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Also, Papa Chef's meatball and ravioli bites.
So Chef being Scheffler, I'm guessing this is his dad's recipe for that?
Or Chef Boyardee, probably. Yeah.
Or Grandpa, something.
He would have said Chef Boyardee then Ted. And it wouldn't be spelled like Scheffler.
So here's your first course. That was appetizers. First course, Texas-style chili.
Oh.
It says cheddar cheese, jalapenos, and corn chips.
And guess what else?
I approve.
Guess what else? No beans.
No beans.
Nope.
If you put beans in the Texas chili, they kill you.
That's right. They don't do that.
Main course, choice of wood-fired cowboy ribeye or blackened redfish. It says family-style macaroni and cheese, jalapeno cream corn, soy glazed Brussels sprouts, chipotle lime roasted sweet potatoes. Oh, so you get all that with your choice of the protein.
I have not heard one objectionable thing so far in all of this.
It all sounds delicious.
I would eat any and all of that, including the redfish. How could that be bad?
And I'm going to scratch you where you itch right here with this dessert. Warm chocolate chip skillet cookie.
Oh, yes.
With vanilla bean ice cream.
Oh, yes. When do they do this dinner, Ted?
It is April 8th.
I mean, it's around the time of the Masters, correct?
Yeah, that's right. It's that week.
It's that week.
How do you go out and play like one of the most competitive? I mean, I know golf is not like, running a marathon, but you have to be physically. All these guys take their fitness very seriously. They all are elite athletes now. Everybody's got trainers and all that stuff.
Well, it's Tuesday night, so they still have a couple days to recover.
I'm just thinking of the BM that's going to come after that meal, right? It's you're going to be off your schedule.
Assuming you eat it all. They may have like little picks and bites and everything.
And actually, that's what his menu is. You can get whatever you want.
No, that shouldn't be allowed. No, I don't like that at all.
Yeah,
that's absurd.
If Phil Mickelson walks in and says, "Hey,
give me a salad," he gets
I want a salad.
Get the hell out of here.
Don't fix him a salad.
You know what? We're going to talk about this some more.
I'm so mad about that.
We're back in 2 minutes. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Enjoy rates as low as 9.90% APR with a Visa Platinum credit card from BMI FCU. The perfect low-rate card for your wallet. Apply today at bmifcu.org/visa.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Watch for some slowdown due to an accident that's on Sunbury Road near Benchmark Drive. And there's a couple-minute delay if you're traveling on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 East and West split. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Is water damaging your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement concrete foundation experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. From compact track loaders to the world's #1 selling compact excavator, the Kubota construction lineup features durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all and do it right. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Stop by Columbus Equipment in Columbus, Dayton, or Toledo to see their full line of Kubota construction equipment, or check them out online at columbusequipment.com.
Your family can enjoy a complete meal for a good deal less at Meijer. Prepare a delicious feast with Meijer brand pasta or pasta sauce, only $1 each. Fresh from Meijer, 80% lean ground beef is ground in-store daily and is now just $3.99 a pound for a 3-pound package. Select Meijer chips or buy 3 for $6 when you buy 3 or more. And assorted varieties of Purple Cow ice cream are just $2.99. We're working hard to help you save more on a good deal more at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in-store or in the Meijer app.
Basketball from noon to midnight. Scotty Vegas here, and we're throwing a Vegas-style basketball party at Hollywood Casino at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook. I even went out to Vegas to scout out how to throw this party. Tough assignment. The Fan is doing 24 hours of watch parties. The opening weekend of the tournament, there'll be custom T-shirts, Pop-A-Shot, horse games. Oh, and don't miss a game with a 50-foot video wall. Reserve your spot at HollywoodColumbus.com. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
No Desmond Howard death wishes since 2012. This is Man and Bone.
All right, I'm very upset about something. By the way, Pizza Championship, Pizza Madness final coming up in the 4 o'clock hour. Tell everybody you know, including the people at Hound Dogs. So Scotty Scheffler has put together his Masters dinner. He won last year, gets to decide what is served at the dinner this year. And it looks fantastic. I would eat everything that's on here. But Teddy just told us that the golfers have a choice. They can just order off a regular menu. If Phil Mickelson walks in and says, I want a Caesar salad with a blackened salmon on top, he can do it.
He would do that.
But he shouldn't be able to do it, Timmy.
Only thing that you should be able to do is if you have a dietary reason that would kill you if you ate that menu. If not, this is the meal that was picked. There's several wonderful options. I mean, he's got a ribeye steak or a blackened red snapper, is it? Or redfish?
Yeah.
Come on.
Sounds delicious.
Pick one of those two.
Well, I don't understand what the point of this menu even is then. Because if it's just like, oh, he's going to have this. This is what he likes. Great. Then why not just tell us what everybody's going to have? Because if everyone can just say, this menu sucks, I don't want it, I'll eat my own thing. I thought this was, you're the winner. You get to tell everyone what to eat. For one night, it's one meal.
Well, you don't get to tell. You get to choose what you want to eat, and it's suggested for everybody else.
No, I'm saying you put it out there.
That's how it is.
You put it out there.
It shouldn't be that way.
Well, they mentioned like Vijay Singh one, years ago, and he had like a Thai-themed menu.
Great. That's good. Then eat Thai food.
Sandy Lyle, he's a Scotsman. He had haggis and some turnips.
Great. Okay. Then you know what?
Haggis,
you don't like it?
Haggis.
Win.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Do a better job at golf.
You know what else? All those guys got to do? They get to wear a green jacket that no one else gets to unless they've won. That's the point of winning.
Well, all those guys there have won, though.
Okay.
They didn't win then.
No, but they're not the defending champ, is what I'm saying. Look, I know it's the champion's dinner, Teddy. You're right.
Looky here. This is what I say to my daughter. She's 8. There's 2 things on the menu every single night at Casa de Ricordati. What I make and hungry. And that's the same thing I would say to these golfers.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you either eat what Scotty has picked out for you.
Hey, there's pimento cheese sandwiches right out there at the concession.
Or you hit a drive-thru on the way back to the bungalow that you're sharing with your hooker.
Why don't you go hang out with John Daly at the Hooters? Maybe pass out some flyers in the parking lot while you're at it.
There you go. Yeah, I don't
try to class up the joint here. We got a champion's dinner. This is Augusta.
And again, if you're like, oh, I don't eat that food, I don't like it, then great. Go shake some hands, say hello, have your beverage, eat. They have plenty of food on this menu that you could eat even if you're an elite athlete trying to stay in shape. And then, or take a couple bites to be polite. Whatever happened to that? If I go to Thanksgiving dinner at someone's house and they're like, oh, yeah, this is all the food we made. I don't go, oh, I don't eat any of that. Make me something else. I take the bites that I can stomach down. And then if I don't eat a lot of it because maybe I don't enjoy it, oh, well, then I get something else later.
Did you guys discuss this menu already?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you know did you hit on the one difference from the last time around?
Well,
there's one difference.
You were telling us before the show that it was very similar, but I don't know what the
it is exactly the same. I'm going to ask Ted about this one thing, but the only other add-on is Papa Chef's meatball and ravioli bites. So that's a nice ad that he puts on there. And he says that the cheeseburgers are Scotty style. What do we think that is? What would be on Scotty's perfect burger?
It's Gangnam style.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Psy. P-S-Y?
Psy. P-S-Y, you're right.
Like when he gets shot up from the stage. Have you seen that Instagram bone?
He gets launched.
Whoop up Gangnam style.
I just checked my PSI on the tires this morning. A little low.
PSY. You can try.
I'm going to say he's a grilled onion, a lettuce, tomato, and pickle guy.
Oh, yeah, you're thinking that route.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it has pickles, then you have to eat that, right?
Yeah,
And you
no,
can't turn it
you can
down.
pick it off. Teddy,
So you can't pick it off. You have to eat it.
Teddy,
You eat it.
Here's the thing.
Right, Bone? Eat it.
No. You can choose to not eat anything on. You can choose to eat nothing.
He has the firecracker shrimp.
You can starve.
Instead.
You
And
can
the ravioli
starve.
bites.
Yes, and the bites.
You can be a grown-up and say, I guess none of this appeals to me. I just won't eat. I'll get something later. That's what you can do.
How
What I'm
classic
saying
is that dessert,
You can't
too?
go calling in to the, actually, can you make me a steak? I don't want a ribeye, though. Give me a porterhouse. No. He put on the menu what he wants. You have to eat it. Come on. Or eat nothing.
Warm chocolate chip skillet cookie with vanilla bean ice cream.
Oh, yes.
I'm thinking it comes in
my
its
God.
own individual cast iron
Of course
skillet.
it does.
Oh, it does.
Of course it does. It's a skillet cookie.
It does.
Timmy, have you had the Pazookies at BJ's? You ever been there?
Yeah, had a vomiting experience after that too.
Oh, you did? Oh no!
That was due to overeating. I was very happy.
Okay.
Trust me, it's not what you think. It's not that way. It was just a lot of overeating. Enjoyed every minute of it. I remember it was dark and I was throwing up in the glow of the headlights, and I kind of gave Sarah a look.
Jesus. You couldn't even make it home?
No,
You were in the
no.
parking lot? My God.
Yes.
Who are you, Tracy Morgan?
You walked out of that restaurant and puked in the parking lot?
Couldn't even. Well, I mean, I got into the car and then I looked at Sarah and said, "Hold on, babe."
Oh, wow.
Got out, kind of crouched between the cars. Our headlights were on. And I looked back at her right after I did it.
And all I can think of is you do that for like 5 minutes or whatever.
Got in the car, said, "All right, good to go."
Good to go. You leave, and then the next person pulls like, "Honey, look at this great parking spot." They pull in, gets out, and steps right into it.
I did that. That happened to me.
There was some grass in
stepped
between the parking spaces, a little grassy area.
Last summer, we're down in Florida for vacation. I'd pull into the parking spot. Like, look at this great spot. Open the door, step right into vomit.
Oh,
fresh, hot.
Timmy, were you down in Florida last summer? Did you have an issue down there? Or were you okay?
I guess I never realized he never vomits. I vomit all the time.
You vomit all the time?
All the time.
When was the last time you vomited?
Well, we just had the Fan Cafe this past summer.
You vomited for that?
All day.
Yeah,
you kidding me?
Oh, that's right.
Tito had to come out of the
he
bullpen.
went home and got sick. Yeah, I remember that.
I thought I ruptured something in my intestines because it was blood red.
Oh, God.
I called Sarah. I said, "Honey, I think this is it. I think I'm going to be dead by the time you get home."
All right, before you were forced to eat possibly spoiled meat from the work fridge.
You didn't even swallow it.
No, it just
Tyvus swallowed at least.
Yeah.
He does. He does that.
Well, what was the last time you vomited before that? When you're saying it happens, you vomit often. Like, because other than illness, I don't think I vomited again, like
illness counts.
Yes, I
Does it
know
not?
it does.
Right, yeah.
I know, but I'm saying, are you getting ill like 5 times a year where you're throwing up just constantly?
No, you know what it is. And I've since ceased this, but I've always had to be the dad and take Jack to amusement parks. He really loves them.
Right.
Really loves them.
Yeah.
And sometimes he doesn't have a riding partner to go with him. And that makes me feel bad when he wants to go on certain stuff, and I've always tried to muster up the strength to do it. Last 2 or 3 times I've done that. After the riding is done.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Does he ever look over and say, "Dad, it's okay. You don't have to do that"?
No. He
like,
wants me to go.
Get in there, loser.
He says, "Get in there."
You know what
Suck
they
it up.
what they should have?
Let's go.
Outside of these rides, like roller coasters, they should have a little service called Hire a Man. Right. Just some random dude who goes on the ride.
Like Bill Murray from Kingpin. He's everybody's dad.
Sure. Yeah, just put him on the ride.
You don't have to. Hire a man.
Yeah, just hire someone to go there and ride, or it could be hire a woman, and then
whatever.
But then I'm saying, then it's like hire a companion. It's like the most.
It could be a thing anyway, right?
It's the most pleasant escort service ever, where there's nothing illicit going on.
No.
You're just
riding rides together,
talking and riding.
You don't want to ride by yourself. There's an empty seat next to you. You don't want to sit next to someone you don't know, because they'll fill that seat with someone who's just. Like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, from Illinois.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool."
So finally, this last time that we went as a family, and Jack, we took a buddy. And I told you guys about this. This was the most perfect day ever. We went to Cedar Point. Sarah and I had to do nothing.
Yes.
We didn't do anything but get the wristbands that recharge the meals every 90 minutes.
Beautiful.
We must have eaten 11 meals each with those wristbands between the four of us, just cycling throughout the day.
So what happened to Jack?
We
You didn't want
sat.
to eat?
No, the boys ate.
There was another kid. You went to hire a kid.
We did. We hired a kid.
Friend. You picked up a kid in the parking lot.
Picked up somebody in Lower Sandusky.
Not upper.
Not upper.
Not
lower.
upper.
You can't
Regular.
upper.
Because upper is south.
Yeah, it's regular Sandusky.
Regular Sandusky is north of upper Sandusky, which makes no GD sense whatsoever.
It's the river.
Is that? Oh, yeah, right. It's the river. Oh,
it's the river flow.
The Deeblers.
The Deebs.
Upper Sandusky. That's their stomping grounds. Right?
By the way, speaking of the Deebs, one of Jake Diebler's guys enters the portal. Details coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at some slower traffic on westbound 670 between 71 and 3rd Street. And there's a small delay on eastbound 70 on the east side from Livingston Avenue to 33. This report is sponsored by Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell, Divorce and Family Law. Call 866-323-7529. That's 866-323-7529. Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on. CordellCordell.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by The Waterworks. Get up to $2,000 off a new complete furnace and AC system with The Waterworks. Visit online today at thewaterworks.com.
Hey, Ohio, Prime Sports has arrived, the only book where you can lay 108 instead of 110 on all your favorite teams. Football, baseball, basketball, and hockey. Why would you risk more to win the same amount at another sports book? Download the Prime Sports Ohio app or visit our website, primesportsbook.com. Get a welcome bonus to match your initial deposit up to $400 in bonus bets. And be a member of the Prime Sports family.
Terms and conditions apply. Visit website for details. Must be 21 and present in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
March is on at Lindsay Honda. Shoot your shot and save. It's madness. You get to choose your finance rate on over 600 new Lindsay Hondas. 0%, 1.9, 2.9, and up to a full 60 months long. And no trade-in required. This deal works with zero down. March is on at Lindsay Honda. Save with rates as low as 0% at lindsayhonda.com.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference.
See lindsayhonda.com for details.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. Are you sick of the Ohio winter weather like me? Well, spring camping is almost here, and deals are blooming at RCD RV. From March 15th through the 29th, take advantage of our spring savings event. Over 800 new and pre-owned RVs in stock. Let us help plan a springtime adventure for you. New travel trailers starting as low as $12,995. Campers for every single budget. Visit the locations, Delaware, Heath, and Pataskala, or shop online at rcdrv.com. Don't wait. RCD RV is your destination for springtime adventure.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. Our low prices add up to big savings, plus over $600 in digital coupons each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you always get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
We've lowered prices. You can save 15% or more on hundreds of items like Thomas Mini Bagels, Campbell's SpaghettiOs, and more. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
The brackets are out, and now it's time to win some cash. Enter the Fan and 10 TV Bracket Challenge for your chance to win $1,000.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew, Ohio bottled, Buckeye Bold.
Compete against your favorite Fan and 10 TV personalities, and compete against the ones you hate, too. Registration closes at noon on Thursday, so don't wait till the final buzzer. Head to 971thefan.com for all the fun. The Fan, Ohio's
sports destination.
It's a different world today than it was 30 years ago when I started Care Heating and Cooling. This is Mike Weens, now the retired founder of Care Heating and Cooling with my sons, Dennis and Ryan.
Dad, 30 years ago, you were the first to warn of companies using service technicians as salespeople, of abusing the trust that a service technician has. With the big conglomerates now buying companies all over Central Ohio, this has become the normal business model.
It's all about greed. The conglomerates know they can make a lot more money by incentivizing their technicians to sell furnaces instead of fixing them. They train their techs to take advantage of a customer when they are the most vulnerable.
Dad, that is not how we were taught. In 2024, Care Heating and Cooling was awarded a BBB Torch Award for ethics and was named the Lennox Partner of the Year. You don't earn those awards by leaving cat toys behind.
Call Care Heating and Cooling at 1-800-COOLING or schedule an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com. When you need a company you can trust.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
The only thing harder than common man's arteries is T-Bone thinking about a red-bellied woodpecker. This is Man and Bone.
Subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your stupid audio. Just search Common Man and T-Bone. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. Pizza Madness final matchup. Tommy's against JT's. Coming up about 15 minutes from now.
We also have an update from, I want to say this was Cucho Divot that sent this to us, but one of our listeners sent us a cheeseburger, the Scotty-style cheeseburger sliders we were talking about for the Masters menu.
Yeah.
Scotty Scheffler is in charge of the menu because he won, and apparently no one has to eat this food, which makes no sense to me. But we didn't know what Scotty-style meant on the cheeseburger sliders. And I'm looking at it now. It appears to be lettuce, tomato, and a mustard. And then I'm thinking maybe there's some onion in here. I could be wrong. Piece of cheese, pickle, and then French fries on top.
That's not a slider.
Oh, no, it's a slider.
That's a burger.
It is a slider. It's a smaller, it's just on a slider bun. It's a small burger. The burger is much more vertical than it is wide.
Okay.
So it's, yeah. It looks like it'd be a mouthful.
By the way, speaking of meat.
Yes.
Went out to dinner on Saturday night. Took the kid out. Had burger. Thick, juicy burger.
Yeah.
She takes one bite. I said, how is it? She says, it's really good, but Timmy Hall would not like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, why is that? Well, because he likes a good thin meat.
He was telling us today how much he likes a shaved lunch meat. Just not
barely, you could see through it.
Yeah.
Has no thickness whatsoever.
A chipped. You ever had a chipped ham?
Oh, my God.
That's one of my favorite ways to eat
That's
ham.
what Kristen would make me. But you know what a pain in the ass it is to go to the deli counter and ask for your meat chipped?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because
I'm
it
sure
takes
they're
like 9 hours and they give you that dirty look.
Yeah, I'm sure they hate it. And you know what? I don't get it very often for that reason. But when I get some of it, I love it. You want another wild card?
Yeah, what the hell?
This is from Man's Droopy Sack, who says, my guys, what's the weirdest sexual dream you've ever had?
Oh, man.
Here's what he has. I had one where a human-sized animated flower came to life and we made love. It was extremely weird, but also satisfying.
Okay.
Question mark. Then he said, might get my wife a flower costume for her upcoming birthday. She'll love that. That's great. Especially when you explain to her why you're getting her the flower costume.
The Dukes of Hazzard car. What model car was that?
General Lee? Oh, you mean that's what it was called?
What was the model of the car?
Dodge Charger.
Yeah, Dodge Charger, the orange color. I did it on the hood of that car in a dream with T-Bone's mom.
Yeah, that's...
No, actually, it was RoboCop.
I can tell you the weirdest one I've had, at least that I can remember. I'm sure I had other ones that were weirder that I've forgotten, thankfully. I remember this was a dream that happened, I want to point out, when I was well out of high school. I was working at the Christian radio station when I worked there. And I woke up one morning in a full-on sweat. Because in my dream, Miss Jenkins had showed up. Now, Miss Jenkins, when I was in 6th grade, she wasn't my 6th grade teacher. We had 2 classes of 6th grade in our little school. She was the other 6th grade teacher. But we had her for some subjects, but she was their homeroom teacher.
You had a rapport.
Yeah. Miss Jenkins was a tall, redhead lady that I was convinced had played volleyball, but I never found that out. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I went to the Christian school as well. So all of our other teachers, almost all of them, went to like a Christian college for their education. And then immediately, so a lot of them were either homeschooled or Christian school kids themselves, went to then Christian college, then went right into Christian teaching. They were not of the world, Mike. But Miss Jenkins,
this woman was seasoned.
Miss Jenkins went to Kent State. And she was just like, sometimes kids would reference like a secular band, music that was not of the church. And all the other teachers would go, oh, I can't believe you listened to that. And Miss Jenkins was like, oh yeah, I know who they are. Like, she was cool. And so I remember in 6th grade, all the guys had a crush on her. Everyone thought she was amazing. Then 8th grade, she leaves. Like, when I'm in 8th grade, she's gone. So I hadn't seen her in at least, it was 4 years, and then however many years I'd been out of high school.
But then she just popped up in your dream?
One day, yeah, I'm asleep, and in my dream, she has flipped on the radio. She has heard me talking. And so I'm at the grocery store, and she just pinned me against the freezer chest. And she's like, can't believe I ran into you after all these years. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. She's like, I listen to you on the radio, and you are great. And I was a little uncomfortable because I'm like, you were my teacher. She's like,
not anymore.
Not anymore, buddy.
That didn't stop Pacey Witter.
Who? Oh, yeah, Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
Yeah,
Pacey.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Did the teacher.
Right. That's right.
Miss Jacobs.
So then we went to the back of the grocery store.
Of course you did.
On the cardboard, where they push the cardboard down and they bale it. We were in there, and of course it was cardboard flying everywhere.
Absolutely.
And I remember waking up because I literally, this dream was in depth, and I woke up going, I was mad. I was like, I was by myself. I wasn't like dating anyone or married at the time. I was mad because I thought, like, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. What a story. And then it turned out it wasn't real. It never happened. None of that happened.
Whatever happened to her? You ever look her up on Facebook?
I have no idea. Well, she was a Miss, like Miss Jenkins. So I don't know whatever became. I didn't know her first name. And so I don't know who she married, if she did marry, nothing.
We had a 4th grade teacher when I went to the Catholic school, Miss Kaiser, also a Miss.
Yeah.
She was stunning. But again, I don't know if she was really stunning or the fact that her competition were old nuns.
Okay.
Those were the other teachers.
Yeah, I mean,
old nuns.
We had that going on too. You know, at our school.
Nuns?
No. We had she stood out because she was different than everybody else, but I don't know that she was necessarily that attractive.
All right, one of Jake Diebler's guys is entering the portal. He will be the first of many, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so this is Austin Parks has announced that he's entering the portal. He has 2 seasons with the Buckeyes. He'll have 2 more years of collegiate eligibility, allegedly, until they are like, oh, actually, he also had a COVID year, or he had some other year that we don't know about. But he's a native of St. Mary's, Ohio, played only sparingly the last couple years. Averages were 1.3 points, 0.9 rebounds, and 8.3 minutes per game. Played in a total of 15 games this year.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
No.
Which means he'll go someplace else and be awesome.
That would be not. That would really suck. I don't want him to be bad. I'm just saying that would really suck if it turns out to be that great and we didn't know it.
The Dodgers beat the Cubs again this morning in Japan. Shohei hits a homer. They were very excited about that.
Well, I would guess so.
That's right. The hero comes home.
Yeah.
Hits a home run. Dodgers sweep out the Cubs.
That's got to feel good.
They come back stateside to open up the season.
Yeah. Everybody else starts what? Is that next Thursday, Friday, somewhere in that?
What is it, next Friday, Ted, or next Thursday?
Like Thursday, and then Friday probably is like the rain date.
Yeah, the Reds open on Thursday. Then they have Friday off, and Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, right.
Against the Giants.
Okay.
I hate the Friday off. I hate it.
I know why.
Rain day.
They're doing it to make sure they get the game in, but yeah, it sucks.
No,
I'm with you. It should be a four game stand right to start. And if you get one of them rained out, then make it up in, I don't know, June or whatever.
Well, because you get your whistle wet with that first game, right?
I know.
And you want more the next day, and it's not there. All right. Pizza Madness Championship. What you've all been waiting for. Coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for an accident that's on the right shoulder of eastbound 270 on the north outer belt after 23. Police are on scene causing some holdup. And we've got slower traffic on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Guys, it's D. Miller. Let's talk about feeling your best. If you don't feel the same energy, strength, maybe feeling moody, or it seems you lost your drive with your partner, it could be low testosterone. Testosterone therapy, or TRT, may be the answer, and you'll find true experts at Low T Center. Getting tested is fast and easy. Don't settle for a standard doses TRT program. I learned about the personalized therapy at Low T Center and the results you can expect with customized TRT. Go to lowtcenter.com to book your appointment. That's lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
1-800-GOT-JUNK makes space for possibilities.
When our clean, shiny truck arrives, it's the sign of a new beginning, a clean start, a breath of fresh air.
All the animals start giggling, a rainbow appears, and music fills the air.
Your best friend calls with happy news. Every table has fresh flowers on it, and your nights are full of candlelight.
We bring the springtime.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Common Man here. I take my job as endorser for Germain Lexus very seriously. I want to make sure that every Lexus on the lot meets my expectations. That's why I personally sit in each one. I massage the leather. Sometimes I take a nap in the back seat. If that's not a selling point, I don't know what is. Deal time. Lease the 2025 ES350 for as low as $409 per month, or get 3.49% financing up to 60 months on their most popular new Lexus models. 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton. Check them out online, GermainLexus.com.
There's a new way to surround yourself with savings at Giant Eagle and Market District. Shop Giant Eagle's uncompromising quality at a reliable price with everyday savings. Look for signs throughout the store to find bargains on produce, meat, and more. At Giant Eagle, we combine exceptional customer service and quality foods, all at great value to make the most of your shopping trip. Visit Giant Eagle or Market District today to see how easy it is to save.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. Who's cutting down the nets this year? Get in on all the tournament action at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Go from tracking the latest upsets to placing bets in just a few taps. All tournament long, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet Sportsbook app. Sign up with the promo code Radio100 to get started today. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Winter this year was a little snowier and colder than the last few years, and that makes spring's arrival that much better. Spring means Oakland Nursery's annual Spring Fling, March 15th to the 23rd. 33% savings on houseplants, garden tools and shoes, books, summer flowering bulbs, and more. And 25% savings on packaged garden seed. Everything you need to get started in the garden this year. Celebrate spring with savings at Oakland Nursery, March 15th to the 23rd. And celebrate Oakland's 85th birthday this year. Go to oaklandnursery.com for details.
Bobcat Enterprises is your family-owned partner for landscaping and construction projects. Bobcat Enterprises sells and services a full line of Bobcat equipment, including compact track loaders, excavators, tractors, and more. Plus, Bobcat rents compact equipment and attachments. With Bobcat, you can rent the machine and own the results. Keep your business local. Stop by Bobcat Enterprises in Hilliard, Reynoldsburg, or Zanesville, and find current specials and our full line of products by visiting bobcatent.com today.
Everybody poops, everybody pees. Mommy, will you call Mr. Rooter, please? 'Cause I gotta poop and I gotta pee. Only Mr. Rooter can clear the drain for me. Thank you, Mr. Rooter.
Hi, everybody. We call it what it is at Mr. Rooter. When you have a plumbing or drain problem, the team at Mr. Rooter is ready 7 days a week. Call us today and take advantage of our $95 drain cleaning special. Visit us at MrRooter.com. We'll be there quick.
Promo West Productions and Bud Light present 311 live in concert. The Unity Tour 2025. August 24th, Kimba Live Outdoor. with special guests, Bad Flower, and Sitting on Saturn. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at AXS.com. Brought to you by Bud Light and Promo West Productions.
Common Man and T-Bone here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Bone, did you know that March has a lot of college basketball?
Why, yes, I did, Common Man. And the best place to watch all the action and play the action is at Hollywood Casino. You can reserve your table now at HollywoodColumbus.com.
Not only that, every Saturday in March is UFC Fight Night. They're showing every fight on the big screen. Watching at home is boring. Don't be boring.
All the action happens at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Paul Keels. The March Madness of the NCAA tournament continues tonight in Dayton with more of the first 4 games. Mount St. Mary's plays American, and then at Xavier against Texas. You can hear coverage tonight here on the Fan starting at 8 p.m. Amongst the opening round NIT games tonight, Dayton is at Florida Atlantic. Cody McMahon of the Ohio State women's basketball team today named honorable mention All-American for the 2nd consecutive season. They're getting ready to play in the NCAA tournament here in Columbus later in the week. Following their loss last night in L.A. to the Clippers, Cleveland Cavaliers continue their road trip tonight in Sacramento, and the Cleveland Guardians announced today that Tanner Bybee will be their opening day starting pitcher when they face Kansas City. This update brought to you by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, give Mark Levy's office a call at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit them online at sleepbettercolumbus.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
We did the math. Common Man has hosted over 5,000 shows on the Fan. 3 of them have been halfway decent. Here's Man and Bone.
Hey, Teddy.
Yeah.
This ain't one of them.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
But
Nope.
we could have a good hour.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Because we will determine who the champion of the first annual, and yes, there will be more, Pizza Madness is. It's waiting on Fish to get here with the pizza.
Well,
I would like to point out that I trusted Fish with this. Right? Is he over
He's
there?
here. Oh, he's here.
I'm saying I trusted Fish to be here at 4 o'clock. Here he comes, going to just barge right in. Here he is.
Yep.
Yeah. Here's Fish.
It's 4:02. Just want to point out.
Here he
He just walked right out.
All right, now it's JT's and Tommy's, right?
Yes.
We have gotten the same pizza from each of these 2 places, sausage and pep. Mm-hmm. We have asked for no special cook on it, none of that. Just as it comes.
Yes. This is whatever we haven't looked in the box. The boxes have just arrived. So
it's killing me right now that I can't have one of these things.
Well, why don't you go over and we need plates.
We need plates and napkins. It's greasy. I can't touch
what do you mean?
I can't touch the controls with my greasy hands.
I'm just saying maybe he's gone to get us napkins and plates. While we're figuring that out.
Teddy can go get them.
Ted could go. But let's tell you the road for each of these 2 pizzas.
All right, come on.
So Tommy started off in the sausage region. Okay. They went against Cheshire Market.
They had a lot of fans
Cheshire Market
up there in Galena.
Yes, very much wanted their guys to go through. They didn't. But Tommy's then beat DeCarlo's. Then it beat Brooklyn's, which was one of our favorites.
Brooklyn's had sort of an upset run.
Yeah.
Because they knocked off
Benny's and Adriatico's.
Right. That's right.
Thank you.
I don't know how you can go back to Marysville. Benny's didn't even make it out of the first round.
You know what? People in Marysville have been stopping me since I said that, and they've said, actually, you were right, because I said that Family Pizzeria is better, and they said it is. They agreed. So I'm getting a lot of people agree.
What's it called? Family Pizzeria?
Yeah. Buckeye Family Pizzeria.
Buckeye Family.
But everybody calls it Family Pizzeria.
I'll have to go check it out. I've not had it.
They're both excellent, but yeah, that's the one I prefer.
Go ahead. I'm going to get my pizza.
All right. So Tommy's then beat, I believe it was Yellow Brick on the way in. That's what got them to the Final Four. Meanwhile, with JT's, they started off by beating Donato's, which was a huge upset. And in some people's eyes, Donato's we knew was, a 16 seed. JT's was a 1 for a reason. How are those pies looking?
Excellent.
Okay, good. All right. Pauly G's and Granddad's were up against JT's. Granddad's won, and then JT's beat Granddad's. Then JT's beat Sexton's, which is, again, one of our favorite pies in the city.
That was a painful matchup.
It was. And then I believe the final matchup that they had to get to the Final Four was they beat Pizza House. So that's a big road for JT's. They went and did it the right way. They went through a lot of tough competition, but now we are here.
That's like beating UConn and Kentucky on your way to the Final Four.
Timmy, come in and get some pizza.
Yeah, come on in.
I'm going to get it for Ted, too.
Okay, yeah, come do that. Now, the Final Four yesterday, we had Tommy's versus Flyers and JT's versus Hound Dogs. Tommy's defeated Flyers. JT's obviously beat Hound Dogs, and that's why they're both here now. And now the pizza is starting to be consumed by Common Man.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something.
Which one are you eating first?
Tommy's.
Okay.
Now, this is great with the chewing.
Yeah, I know. It's all right.
Now,
you look like you wanted to say something.
Normally, if I were just going to Tommy's by myself, I'm getting a well-done cook.
Yeah.
On the Tommy's. Because the cracker-thin crust will actually shatter.
Yes. Right.
This is a regular cook. It is perfectly crispy enough. And I want to also point out, this was in the car.
Yeah.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get it in the restaurant, obviously. We're doing a radio show. This was in the car. It had a commute to get here, and it's still fantastic. Now let's dig into the JT's. You took his plate.
They took my plates.
Again, these are sausage and pep. I've had this pizza 18 million times, and it's still delicious. There are differences, though, T-Bone.
Yeah, there are.
There's differences here.
They're good.
They're both delicious, but they're both different. Teddy, which one are you starting on?
I'm eating some JT's right now.
All right, JT's,
So-
and I know how you feel about JT's.
I love them.
You love the JT's.
Yeah.
You've had Tommy's before, but it's been a while, stained.
They look very similar.
They do, but there's, and again, these are, if you're not familiar with both these places, this is tavern style, thin crust, cut into squares. You want to call it Columbus style? That's fine.
Yeah, but it's the kind that a lot of pizza places do in Columbus, but yeah, tavern style is probably a better name for it. I'm going to tell you right now, looking at these two, just the eye test for me, the JT's has the much bigger pieces of sausage, which I do approve of.
You shouldn't really count the sausage, though, right?
Why?
I mean, it should just
Why
be
not?
your basic, pizza.
It's a pep and sausage
What do
pie,
you mean your
Ted.
basic pizza. This is a basic
They're the
pizza.
same pizzas.
But Teddy, when did you become a communist, and what year
We're talking
was
about
it?
when we
Come on.
started this whole thing, I thought we were just going to do basic cheese pizzas, and then it kind of evolved into it's pepperoni. Well, okay, now it's pepperoni sausage.
JT's sausage.
Pepperoni sausage and mushrooms. I don't know.
Well,
That
Teddy.
spice with the JT's sausage.
We have had both these pizzas like a dozen times. So now we're just branching out into, all right, let's get a little bit more of a representation of what they are. But I agree with you. Usually I want to go pepperoni or just plain cheese when I'm evaluating my pizzas.
When did we ever say we were just going to do a cheese pizza?
No. I'm saying
never said that.
I have said that sometimes I will do that just to, get a basic understanding of what it is. But yeah, I mean, pep
I'm
and
with
sausage
you.
is what I get all the time.
You get a New York style and just cheese. That's beautiful. When they got the swirled sauce.
No, I understand.
Like if you were to get a cheese at Sexton's, that's really good too.
Yes, it is, but I don't
Brings out the
think that
crust.
every single place. Like when we first started this, I said, go simple, pep, sausage, or ask what their specialty of the house is. Have them make it for you. What are your impressions, Bone?
My impression is my mouth's full. Sorry.
They both use the Ezzo pepperoni.
Yeah, they do.
Same cup and char pep. Sausage is a little bit different.
The pep is
different. JT's is bigger.
The pep is
spicier.
almost identical. But I'll tell you, man.
I feel like the Tommy's sauce has maybe a little bit more going on to it.
There's a better, to me, a slightly better spice note to the Tommy's.
Now, there is a spicy sauce option that you can get at JT's, but we did not do that.
Oh.
This is regular, what I
That's-
think they
that's
call
how we
their
do it.
12-hour tomato sauce.
God, I'm looking at this. I mean, that crust on Tommy's is so good.
Tyvis is missing out.
Yeah.
Pizza's overrated.
This is really close. This is really close.
This is tough, man.
What do people, what are they voting for is what I'm trying to say without
I know.
food in my mouth.
Let me look. Because obviously the polls have been up for a while.
This is a well thought out segment.
What did the polls say?
Listen, if we had the pizzas here.
I know. Yeah, you blame him.
I'm not blaming him.
We lost 2 minutes.
Okay. Right now, Tommy's is in the lead over JT's. And I
on all platforms or just X?
I don't know. I haven't looked at my email to see if Jen has sent us the official sheet of all the other places. And maybe she did and I just missed it.
Dare we ask Jen Winters what she thinks?
Of course we can.
You should.
Is she here?
Get her in here. Let's get her in
She's
here.
here, but I can picture her coming in and just saying something like, "Not as good as Rubino's," and leaving.
Yeah.
Just like the Hound Dogs people we have on the gram.
Man,
they're
that
gone.
sausage-
Get over it.
That JT's sausage is so good. I mean, it's got
All right,
a little extra something to it.
Let's break it down. All right, let's do crust for crust.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you prefer?
Tommy's crust is what I prefer, although the JT's has been one of the strongest crusts in this entire thing.
Teddy, crust for crust.
I got to tell you, it's a tie.
There's
Tie
no
for me.
ties.
Teddy, you got to make a choice.
Hey,
you got to pick.
I choose
just
tie.
the crust.
No.
Just the crust, Teddy, not the whole pizza.
All right, we got to
just the
take a
crust.
break. During the break, I'm going to beat Teddy with a rubber hose until he makes a decision. And we eat more pizza. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Slower traffic is causing a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 between 71 and 315. And traffic is also slow on southbound 71 on the north side between 670 and East Broad Street. This report is sponsored by Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell, Divorce and Family Law. Call 866-323-7529. That's 866-323-7529. Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on. CordellCordell.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm an old school Joe. I never lay juice I don't want to lay. I don't hate my money like that. I'd rather lay minus 108 than minus 110, wouldn't you? Prime Sports is Ohio's full-time reduced juice sportsbook. Download the Prime Sports Ohio app or visit our website, primesportsbook.com. Get a welcome bonus to match your initial deposit up to $400 in bonus bets. And be a member of the Prime Sports family.
Terms and conditions apply. Visit website for details. Must be 21 and present in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
In-betweens are made for pizza. In between meals, meetings, thoughts, that's pizza time. Stop at Speedway and get 2 hot, delicious slices of pizza and a Mountain Dew 20-ounce for $5 with Speedy Rewards. The convenience stores of Speedway. Valid through 4/29/25. See app for full terms.
Hey, Ohio State fans. While others cut corners, like that team up north, Valvoline Instant Oil Change is Buckeye-level quality. We train hard and treat every day like game day. We're always quick, but never rushed. And you can stay in your car while our experts do the work. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Visit valvoline.com/Buckeyes to find your nearest location and access exclusive fan savings.
Bring the thrill of the stadium to your wallet with the Love My Crew checking account from Pathways, the only checking account that rewards you for being a Crew fan. Pathways Financial Credit Union, your true financial partner. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Diamonds Direct, our experts go the extra mile to ensure you have the tools to say I do with absolute confidence. Our promise to you is a completely risk-free shopping experience rooted in transparency, education, and integrity. No pressure, no intimidation, just clarity and confidence in your purchase. But we're about more than just price. Everything is backed by our exclusive guarantees. Put our tools to the test against any competitor, and our expert staff will ensure you get the very best overall value and unforgettable experience. Learn more at diamondsdirect.com. Diamonds Direct, your love, our passion.
Guys, let's talk about something real. Ever had a bad experience in the bedroom that totally threw you off? It messes with your head, your confidence, and suddenly it's all you can think about. Next thing you know, you're avoiding trying altogether because the fear of failure is just too much. That's where Columbus Men's Clinic comes in. For over a decade, their medical providers have been helping men overcome ED and providing hope even when the pills and other treatments have failed. Their proven personalized treatments have some of the highest success rates out there, with results that bring back your confidence and connection. It's important to get your ED treated now so that it doesn't get harder to treat down the road. Columbus Men's Clinic has treatments that online pharmacies only dream about. Tonight is your night for intimacy and connection. Call Columbus Men's Clinic today at 614-300-7400 or visit columbusmensclinic.com. Your consultation is discreet and could be the start of something incredible. 614-300-7400 or visit columbusmensclinic.com. And let's make tonight unforgettable. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
We at The Fan have created a show where you can be a homer, a hater, or whatever you want to be. Your family may not listen to you, but we will. Sundays at 11, it's The Fan Call-In Show presented by ESPN Bet at Hollywood Casino Columbus. You're welcome.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
Amazon Business offers smart business buying solutions, so you can spend more time growing your business and less time doing the admin. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Windy and warm with some sunshine on this Wednesday. Temperatures holding around 70 degrees. Overnight, we'll see scattered showers moving in and then ending by Thursday morning. Temperatures down to the mid-40s. During the day on Thursday, temperatures don't go anywhere. We'll see partly sunny skies. It'll be windy with scattered showers in the afternoon. Temperatures dropping into the upper 30s by Thursday evening. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
ESPN Bet is the official sports book of Common Man and T-Bone. On your phone or in person at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The Fan.
Does excessive amounts of Prozac make your sack droop down to your knees? Asking for a friend. My friend's name is Mike. Back to Droopy Sack and T-Bone.
Droopy Sack and T-Bone brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. All right, we are taste testing. This is the final two. It is JT's and Tommy's to determine who takes home the trophy for the first annual 64 Pizzeria Pizza Madness.
Yeah.
We have been stuffing our faces during the break. We've been breaking things down. We've been analyzing things and nitpicking things to death. Jen Winters has sashayed in here.
Yes.
All right.
Sachet Shantae.
You've had now both of these.
Yes.
Give me your thoughts.
I am a diehard for JT's. I'm just going to put it out there. I like JT's because it is not as greasy as Tommy's. If we were to do this as a 2-cheese, maybe be a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I don't like the sauce as much from Tommy's as I do from JT's. I also think there's too much sauce on Tommy's pizza. I'm not a big sauce fan. I like just a little bit of sauce on my pizzas.
All right.
I'm a weird. You all know that.
You're here.
This is why we asked.
Your opinion matters.
Although I do think the sausage is better from Tommy's than it is from JT's.
That sausage is really good from Tommy's.
That's interesting, though, because I actually think the sausage has a better flavor at JT's
So the
than at Tommy's.
JT's, though, I'm not a big, I can't with fennel.
Oh, see, that's the difference.
And I hate
it does have fennel.
That's what makes the difference to me. It is a fennel-heavy sausage, which I appreciate.
Now, Timmy pointed this out in the break, and I think you're spot on, Timmy. It's a great observation.
About the size of the sausage.
Yeah.
On each pie, right?
We said the JT sausage is much bigger.
Right.
It's a thicker, chunkier, and it doesn't. It's good. I want to make that very clear. I love JT's. The difference, I think, with the smaller and why I gravitate to the smaller sausage is it distributes itself through the bite, and you get to taste all of the ingredients about equally. If you get a big chunk sausage, that can sort of overpower the whole bite of that piece of pizza.
Don't get me wrong. I eat a sausage pie all the time. Like, I will get just sausage on the pizza, and that's it, and it's delicious.
I typically don't do that. I would always have pep on it, too.
I'm saying I love sausage. But if you're getting a sausage pepperoni, which is what we have here, 2 sausage pepperonis, I almost can't taste the pepperoni when I get that sausage from JT's because it is, I mean, again, it's like you said, Mike, it's got the fennel. It's a very strong sausage.
It's a robust sausage, which I appreciate.
It's great.
It's almost like meatball crumbles. You know, like when you get a meatball pizza and they do a crumble, It's like bigger chunks.
Yeah,
like,
the
that's
size of it.
It's
Chunks,
chunks.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's chunks. Yeah, you're right. I feel like the better overall delivery of pizza to me in these two, and I love JT's, but I feel like the Tommy's is just a little bit more of a complete package.
Oh, we have a verdict here from T-Bone.
I feel like it's a little bit more of a complete package.
Let's break this down, all right? Crust for crust.
I'm going to go with Tommy's myself. I'm a fan, but I'm a fan of the cracker crust. If you don't like the cracker crust,
for crust.
I like the softer crust of JT's. Like I appreciate a cracker crust.
Well,
but
JT's is pretty crispy too.
Still crispy,
but
yeah.
not as.
But you're right. It has a little bit more of a
give.
chew
Yeah.
to it. Timmy, crust for crust.
And here's the thing with me, too. I feel like more than the next guy, I appreciate a regular style, original hand-tossed crust, regular density, regular thickness as much as anyone. But I love that Tommy's crust. My goodness.
Teddy?
Yeah. I think they're very similar, but I will go with Tommy's with a slight lead on that as far as the crust. Yeah,
on
with the crust. I'm going Tommy's.
I love both of these. I, too, will give Tommy's a slight edge on the crust. Sauce.
I feel like Tommy's gave you more sauce, which I feel like it was. I feel like
it's not
that
oversauced.
No. It's just enough
No.
sauce. It is. You know what? Again, I think that the Tommy's sauce has a little bit more to the base level sauce than what the JT's does. JT's has a spicier sauce. Do they not?
They do, but we didn't get that option.
We got the way the regular comes.
Yes.
And I like the Tommy's sauce just as it comes a little bit more than the JT's. A little bit more.
Jen?
Hi.
JT sauce?
JT's sauce, I like it. It's not as, I don't want to say it's that Tommy's is spicy, but it's got more of a peppery kick to it than JT's. I don't know. I kind of like JT's sauce more. There's a little bit less.
You're allowed to like what you like.
I know. I just feel bad because
because
everybody's like, Tommy's.
You don't know. This is why we're here. We're breaking it down.
Championship battle here.
I mean, and that's just, and because there's not a lot of it. And no, it's not oversauced. Tommy's is not oversauced.
You're just not a fan. You're not a fan of sauce.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Sauce is fine.
Timmy, sauce for sauce.
I am such a big fan of the right amount of sauce on a pizza. And if I can't taste that right amount in almost every bite, I do start to wonder. And I'm not saying that JT's is light on it, though, but we talked about it, how robust that Tommy sauce is, the amount on it. I think there's a little bit more than on that JT's pie, which helps for me. Tommy's.
Teddy?
This was even tougher for me because they're so similar. I love the JT sauce. Tommy's sauce is fantastic. The thing that hurts me when I was eating these is just we talked about earlier with the sausage that kind of stained it as far as my taste for these, because the JT's sausage I did not like at all.
Oh,
but
you didn't like the sausage.
I shouldn't say I didn't like it. I preferred the Tommy's sausage.
Okay. It was maybe a little overpowering for you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'll go Tommy's slight edge on the sauce.
I'll probably go slight edge on the sauce only because I feel like it was distributed evenly.
Yeah.
I think there was a little bit more of it. It wasn't oversauced for me, but I'll go with Tommy's slight edge on the sauce. Cheese.
You know what? I think there was just a little bit more cheese.
There was
on the
more
Tommy's.
cheese on the Tommy's.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now again,
Which creates a greasier pizza.
Here's the thing. Because like the JT's, a few people who came in and had both of these said that Tommy's is a little more greasy, which for me, I don't care.
Max was team JT's all the way because she thought Tommy's was much too greasy.
Yeah. And I think that's because you got a little bit more cheese on this, but it's done properly. You get the leopard spotting like you're supposed to.
It's cooked fantastic.
It's exactly the way you want it. I don't mind a greasy pizza. I like a greasy pizza. The JT's is probably a little more balanced here with slightly less cheese, but I just prefer that amount of cheese that Tommy's had. So I'm gonna go with cheese. Tommy's on that too.
I mean, my blood type is cheese, and so I have to give Tommy's the edge here because I like the cheese.
There was more cheese
more than on JT's. So.
I believe, and it's cooked well.
Yeah,
it's cooked differently. I think that the cheese blend is a little bit different.
It is
at both places. I can't tell you what it is, but I don't think they're using the same cheese.
No.
I'd be shocked if they are.
That's right. Yeah.
Timmy, cheese.
You really get that good look at the rise level of the cheese when you go to the interior. When you go play in the post.
Yeah. Right.
You really get to see what that cheese. They got good bigs. They got strong bigs.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy's. Yeah. It's copious amounts of cheese. And I like that.
Teddy, cheese.
Yeah, I don't like where all this is going, but I'm going Tommy's. I'm going Tommy's.
What are you talking about? We're breaking this down.
It's like just it's like I don't want to not crapping on JT's.
No,
it's because everything is just barely just a little.
I understand that, and here's what we are nitpicking here.
Yeah.
Like, let's go to other toppings
Tommy's.
now. The sausage and pep, because.
Well, what did you feel? You lean more towards Tommy's?
I lean more towards Tommy's, yes.
Okay.
I like the cook on the cheese. I like the ratio of the cheese. JT's could have used a little bit more cheese. The toppings themselves, the sausage and the pep. The pepperoni, I think they're using the same kind. The Ezzo pepperoni, which is made right here in Columbus. You know what I think about the sausage. I know it's strong for a lot of you, but I think JT's sausage is out of this world. I love the fennel that's in the sausage. So my edge goes to JT's on the meats.
No, I will agree that the sausage from JT's has a little bit more flavor to it. I also think it does take away from the overall balance of the sausage pep. But again, that's because we added if we had 10 toppings on there, you'd still probably taste that sausage because it's very good. I'd rather just have a sausage pizza from JT's and just get more of that sausage. It is very good. I think overall I'm still leaning with Tommy's on the balance for this
Jen
pep sausage.
I'd have to go with Tommy's.
You're not a big fennel
because
fan.
I don't like the fennel.
I got it. Timmy?
Yeah.
I really enjoy the spice of the sausage and the flavor of the sausage on the JT's pie. I would like to see them not necessarily crumble, but go a little bit smaller on the chunks. So that gets
you do
distributed.
like a crumble, though. That's why you like the Flyers, because they do the smaller crumbles.
I do love that style, and I enjoyed the sausage on Tommy's, too, and the size of it. I like the flavor and everything else about the JT's sausage, so I'll go with their meats as well.
Daddy?
We had a second pizza out here from JT's. It just was pepperoni.
Just pep, yeah.
And I had that, and fantastic. You add the sausage. I'm not a fan of how it how it overpowers it, and the Tommy's sausage I really enjoyed. So I like the Tommy's.
Daddy, why do you hate JT's? What's going on?
I love JT's, but it's just when we're breaking it down, we're nitpicking it.
It's a tough one. It really is.
I would not get a JT's with sausage on it. I would not get it because I'm just not a fan of that. That sausage.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, because I think it. For me personally, it just ruins the rest of it.
And you, Mike, love that.
I love the sausage.
Yeah, he loves it.
That's the reason why I would get a sausage.
Right. Yeah, again, either way you go is great on
All
this.
right, well, we got to take a break. We got a 2-minute break. We come back. We'll look and see what the online people are saying, and then we will make a determination. You know, it seems like we're leaning towards Tommy's, but I don't know. You know what? I'm going to have some more in the 2-minute break.
Absolutely.
Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got some residual traffic from an earlier accident on eastbound 670 after Leonard Avenue. It's a 25-minute delay still and stop and go from Neal Avenue. And things are slow on southbound 270 on the West Outer Belt between Roberts Road and I-70. This report is sponsored by Take 5 Oil Change. At Take 5 Oil Change, they get it. Time is precious. That's why they make getting your oil changed fast, friendly, and simple. You'll be back on the road in just 10 minutes. Book ahead or drive in. It's fast either way. Take 5 Oil Change. The stay in your car, 10-minute oil change. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
When you're a AAA member, we do the hard stuff for you. So picture this. You're taking a road trip through the mountains at night, and you run out of gas. Do you, A, call AAA, or B, walk 29 miles to the nearest gas station in the pouring rain?
A?
How about this? You need auto insurance. You could A, pick AAA to find the best coverage for you, or B, spend so much time researching insurance jargon that you might as well have gotten a law degree.
Yeah, I'm going with A.
Right. Okay, you're booking a vacation. You can A, have AAA plan it for you, or B, stress so hard about layovers and getting to your cruise that you need a vacation from booking your vacation.
That's easy. A, AAA.
On the plus side, get more with AAA. Go to AAA.com/plus side.
Common Man here. I take my job as endorser for Germain Lexus very seriously. I want to make sure that every Lexus on the lot meets my expectations. That's why I personally sit in each one. I massage the leather. Sometimes I take a nap in the back seat. If that's not a selling point, I don't know what is. Deal time. Lease the 2025 ES350 for as low as $409 per month, or get 3.49% financing up to 60 months on their most popular new Lexus models. 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton. Check them out online, GermainLexus.com.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
If Biggie Size was a radio show, this would be it. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
All right, we are determining who is going to win. The first ever will not be the last. Man and Bones Pizza Madness. Is down to 2 number 1 seeds, Tommy's and JT's.
I'll tell you, coming into today, I've had both of these pizzas a lot. I've had a lot more JT's recently. In my head, I said it felt like my early lean was JT's. Even though I've grown up with Tommy's, love Tommy's Pizza, it's a great pizza, all that. But I've not had them. I've not had many pizzas side by side like this. You know, both of them fresh, both of them hot, right in front of me, where I can go back and forth and try them.
I just took 2 middle pieces of both.
And what'd you think?
Well, first of all, I want to commend both places for an excellent cook on this pizza.
Dude, I'm looking underneath this thing. It's 2 of the best crusts I've ever seen.
There is no dip. There's no sag. It is everything a thin crust pizza should be from both of these places. And whoever was working the oven today, they should be proud of both of those people.
Everybody who made these 2 pizzas, job well done.
Yeah.
You executed what your places do very well. I don't feel like we got a JT's pizza that is non-representative of what they do. I don't feel like we got a Tommy's that is like super above and beyond. This is what both these places do. It's why they're 2 of the best places in all of Columbus.
Here's what I was thinking to myself.
Okay.
If there's 1 piece left of each, then I can only have 1 piece. Which one am I taking? And I think for me, the answer is the Tommy's.
Yeah. Oh, I told you. I mean, I think for me too. And I came into this thinking I was probably going to be more of a JT's lean early on, but eating these 2 pizzas, look, there's a reason Tommy's been around forever. There's a reason JT's going to be around forever. It's been around forever. It's a great place. But
you know what I was thinking when I was eating this pizza today?
What's that?
How could Jackie Pancake hate this?
I don't know.
Like, that's what I was thinking.
What's wrong with her?
I took a bite of the Tommy's. One of our listeners in the YouTube chat, her name is Jackie, and she hates Tommy's so much that she put it in her profile, Tommy's sucks. And I'm eating this thinking, what has Jackie had at this place?
I tell you, man, I'm looking at this Tommy's. I don't know if you can see this, Mike. If you look right there. Look at this hole. You see this? Look how thin look how thin this crust. Like, this crust is so thin.
It's layers of thinness.
It defies science. How this thing should just fall apart, and yet it is one of the most rigid pieces of pizza I've ever had. It's delicious.
All right, Timmy's, what do you think? Or Timmy, what do you think?
Timmy's, Tommy's.
What are you
Tommy's,
doing?
Timmy's. He's over there milling around.
I was trying to zoom in on Bone there.
Oh,
with the
thanks.
Slice.
Sorry, Timmy. Thank you for trying.
Too late. Didn't get it.
Sorry.
Look great, though.
I can do it again. No, go ahead.
Timmy, there's 1 piece left in the box of each of them. You can only have 1 piece. Which one are you taking?
I, too, am starting to feel like Ted, because I feel like we're all saying the same things here now. It's the Tommy's.
Teddy?
Yeah, Bone said everything I was thinking. Coming into this, I was like, JT's. And if I had one last piece there, I just came across during the commercial break there, and I had a slice of Tommy's, and like, yeah, this is it. It's Tommy's.
Yeah. I mean, again, they're both excellent. I'm going with Tommy's.
What are the people saying? Did we get an update on that?
Tommy's.
Yeah, Tommy's is
close.
Up. No. I mean, relatively speaking, it's probably
hundreds, though. When you combine all of the platforms, especially the text, because I feel like the people at JT's are giving out the burner phone number.
Let them live.
Because all the texts that I'm getting on the burner phone are for JT's.
You're going to get some nasty texts on the burner phone.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. Again, there's no losers here.
No. Go get some JT's, too.
You know, and that's what I like about this whole competition. This whole competition is a celebration of Central Ohio pizza. We have sold how many pizzas, probably, extra pizzas, since we started this competition? Maybe you have tried a place that you've never had before, and you will become a regular at said place because of this competition. That's what we want to do. We want to celebrate all of the wonderful pizza, because I contend that Central Ohio, Columbus, is one of the sleepiest pizza towns in America.
Oh, people
sleep on us.
They don't know. They don't know.
But they don't know.
No.
Per capita, we got 18 million pizza places here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, though, if you bring someone in who's never been to Columbus and they say, take me to a spot that personifies what Columbus-style pizza is. You guys you tell me all the time how good this pizza is. You go to either Tommy's or JT's, you will have this person going, I'm sorry, I had no idea. Like they're just not prepared for it. That's how good both these places are. Online voting for Tommy's, they are up by about 150 votes. Okay. So this is over thousands of votes.
Yes,
right. So
that's really close.
It's relatively close.
That's really close.
Yeah.
But Tommy's is ahead, and I know their reputation. Right. That's why we have to factor in. There's a lot more people in this town that have probably had Tommy's than JT's, although JT's been around for a while.
We've had a lot of pizza places that have sort of dropped off during this competition that I think that if more people were familiar with them, they would have done better in this competition. And I'm hoping that during the year, between now and next time we do this, you go out and you sample more of these pizza places.
Yeah. Well, for me, just a sidebar there, I mean, Torita's. Yeah, when that came up, that's one of the ones I didn't get to sample.
You could put Torita's up against both of these.
I don't doubt it. I mean, it looks like a great pizza. But I mean, I heard from so many people after we didn't put them through who were like, I can't believe you don't know Torita's, you haven't had Torita's. And I'm sorry, I haven't.
Stads didn't get out of the first round.
Stads is a great place.
And I think you could put Stads up with these.
Yeah. But
all right, are we ready?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Congratulations. Tommy's Pizza. You've done it.
Congratulations.
Such a great moment. You've done it.
Tommy's,
I don't know if they're aware that they've done it, but you did. I don't know if they knew they were in this.
I kind of wish we had the ball is tipped song. Just the ball is tipped, the ball is tipped. That's all the lyrics. The ball is tipped. That's what we need right here.
Too bad we can't get the late great Luther Vandross to write the pizza song.
I know.
One Shining Pizza.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Scott Stapp on the phone.
No.
I mean, if he's writing songs about the Miami Marlins.
Right, yeah.
Well, fair enough, right.
He'd do it.
Now, I will say, I understand there are some people who probably think, oh, wow, you did a big pizza competition. At the end of it, you said Tommy's. Great. They're like, hey, let's pick the World Series. We're going to go through, simulate every game. And, oh, look, the Dodgers won. And it's like, yeah, okay. We understand that Tommy's was a heavy favorite coming into this competition. But does anybody think that we didn't do our homework on this?
They won the matchups.
Yeah.
They won the matchups.
We didn't phone this in. I mean, Ted kind of did yesterday when he said Tommy's was like New York style. And we had to.
That's why we made him. We stuffed Tommy's in his face today.
We made him eat it. And he remembered, oh, yeah, it's not what it is.
Look, there's a reason usually it's a 1 seed winning the national championship, right?
Yeah.
You got a lot of upsets that happen all along that road. There's a lot of chaos that occurs. You had a 7 seed in Flyers that made it all the way to the Final Four, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like an old school Villanova in the 80s making a run there. You know, they're 1980s NC State making a charge. So this was a great tournament.
You know what? I
loved it.
I don't want it to end.
No.
I feel so sad now.
This is how I feel when March Madness is over.
I feel like genuinely sad. I feel like we have to have Pizza NIT now.
I think we need Pizza NIT and Pizza
Crown,
CBI.
Pizza Crown.
Pizza Crown.
And CBI.
Pizza CBI.
And CIT.
And CIT.
And CSI.
Are there other ones?
Oh.
We'll make them up.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
How about we've got some March left. How about Burger Madness?
No.
I don't think my cardiologist would let me.
It's okay. I'll do it.
Okay.
We have to do Salad Madness now.
Yeah, now it's awakened. It's
Fruit
we're doing Awakened
Madness.
I'll tell you, the
Madness.
number 1 seed is the quesadilla explosion salad at Chili's. By the way, both these pizzas, by the way, JT's and Tommy's, they're instant number 1 seeds next tournament.
Next year. No questions asked.
Next year. They've earned it.
Yeah. And I don't know, man. That JT's, it's so close to Tommy's. All that we talked about just now for the last 20, 30 minutes, These were pained decisions that we had to make.
I'm thinking that I need some dessert after all of this. And I just saw an email come through, almost like they knew.
Oh, no.
What?
From Cheryl's Cookies.
Oh, yes.
All right? Our people at Cheryl's Cookies are sending us some cookies. Now, it's not instant. Obviously, I'd like to have it here today.
Are they pizza flavored?
No, they're ranch dressing flavored cookies.
All right.
So
they go with pizza.
They had the pickle ones. Then they had the Frank's Red Hot cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're doing ranch dressing.
Oh, you're serious?
Yes, I'm dead serious.
Oh,
they're going to send us some ranch cookies sometime this week.
I will say to the Cheryl's people, I'm not a huge ranch fan, but because of you, because it's you and I trust you, I will give them a try.
They're also sending other delicious flavors.
Those I will look forward to more.
Yes.
Bone, if JT's was a coach in the tunnel and Tracy Wolfson were interviewing them after the loss, what would you be saying?
Got to tip your cap. Got to, we can't hold our heads down for anything. We did everything we could here. That was a tremendous battle. Gave it everything we had, and just wasn't enough today.
I'd ask them if they're taking the North Carolina job.
That's right, Teddy.
I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm thinking about the guys in that room. I'm thinking about that oven back there.
Mm-hmm.
That oven.
Yeah.
He's a gamer, that oven.
It's our glue guy.
Did you guys see that Will Wade, McNeese State, former LSU guy?
Yeah.
They asked him, hey, are you in contact with NC State? Is your agent in contact with NC State? And he said, yes.
God, you know what? God bless. God bless.
We've been in contact for a long time.
Yes, my agent has talked to him. That's right.
All right. All the news. Congratulations, everybody, by the way. And thank you for going out and supporting these businesses. All the news and notes you need as we go on campus. Coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should be aware of an accident that's on the left shoulder of southbound 270 on the west outer belt at Roberts Road that's causing holdup there. We've got a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 between 71 and 315. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. Your job is demanding, so choose a partner who delivers more. At Murphy Tractor and Equipment, they provide John Deere equipment that sets the standard for reliability and performance. Visit murphytractor.com and take your job site to the next level. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Men, this is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. The one you love is the light of your life. And if you're like most of us, you want to do whatever you can to nurture your relationship. But if you're suffering with erectile dysfunction, you know the impacts the condition is likely having on you and your partner. ED is a relationship destroyer. It can contribute to depression, distancing, conflicts, and even breakups and divorce. And what's so disturbing about this is that most men who suffer with ED can be successfully treated, but a lot of guys don't seek treatment when they should. At Tri-State Men's Health, we have protocols that are effective in well over 90% of cases. In fact, if you're like most guys, you could be having great sex within a day or two of your first appointment, and maybe find you're performing like you haven't in a long time. So call Tri-State Men's Health today. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Anthony Rothman here for Tel-Ohio. Tel-Ohio Credit Union has been financing dreams and fueling the local economy for 90 years. And as the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions, learn why more than 3,000 business owners trust Tel-Ohio. Visit telohio.org/business.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could dump all your problems on someone else's back? Well, when you wake up to a clogged drain or a plumbing issue, make that Mr. Rooter's problem.
Call 855-MISTERS today or MrRooter.com.
Call Mr. Rooter. He'll be there quick.
Common Man here for Universal Windows Direct. You know what's better than new windows? A new window from Universal Windows Direct that's on sale. It's the tax time sale. You save big while making your home comfortable and energy efficient. You buy 2 windows, you get 2 free. Plus, you pay no interest till 2030. Plus, you get an extra $500 off your home improvement project in March only. Schedule your free home estimate today, 614-502-5220, universalwindowsdirect.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
At Diamonds Direct, we believe luxury is an experience and not a price tag. Luxury is expert guidance. It's the selection of 10 jewelry stores under one roof. It's saving time on endless comparison shopping, and you'll only find this experience at Diamonds Direct. Our luxury showroom has it all all backed by our lifetime warranties and our signature best price guarantee. Diamonds Direct is the perfect combination of luxury and value, so you don't ever have to compromise. Learn more at diamondsdirect.com. Diamonds Direct, your love, our passion.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. Are you sick of the Ohio winter weather like me? Well, spring camping is almost here, and deals are blooming at RCD RV. From March 15th through the 29th, take advantage of our spring savings event. Over 800 new and pre-owned RVs in stock. Let us help plan a springtime adventure for you. New travel trailers starting as low as $12,995. Campers for every single budget. Visit the locations, Delaware, Heath, and Pataskala, or shop online at rcdrv.com. Don't wait. RCD RV is your destination for springtime adventure.
If you miss a little, you'll miss a lot. Search for your favorite fan shows wherever you get your podcasts and subscribe. Every episode comes right to your phone absolutely free. Modern technology, it's a hell of a thing. Do it now. The Fan.
Welcome to Tire Discounters.
Thanks. I gotta warn you, I drive a hard bargain.
Okay.
So let's hear your first offer.
Well, how about with any 4-tire purchase, we'll give you a free alignment.
Man, I'm good. All right, let's do it before you change your mind.
And we'll also give you a free oil change.
Ha! I can't believe I talked you into this deal. Sometimes I amaze even myself.
Don't tell accounting.
But with any 4-tire purchase at Tire Discounters, you get a free alignment and a free full synthetic oil change. See store for details.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. Who's cutting down the nets this year? Get in on all the tournament action at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Go from tracking the latest upsets to placing bets in just a few taps. All tournament long, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet Sportsbook app. Sign up with the promo code Radio100 to get started today. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. The only thing scarier than Bones' analogies is man's browser history.
I'm sorry, man. I thought you want to see this.
This is Common Man and T-Bone.
If you missed it, we declared a winner. Pizza Madness 2025. And it is Tommy's Pizza, the number 1 seed, narrowly beating JT's, also the number 1. If you missed us talking with our mouths full,
oh gosh, that
as
was
we ate
great
this
radio.
pizza live on the air, well, we had to do research.
I know we did.
And I wanted it in the moment. We could have done it before the show and then referred back to our notes, but quite frankly, I wanted raw emotion in the moment and disgusting sounds. We've done both of those things.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to the podcast, listen to the podcast. It'll be available about 20 minutes after the show goes off the air at 6.
Yeah, I mean, and look, it was a very difficult selection process. I'm glad we went through it the way we did. Let's start it again tomorrow. Let's do it.
I told you, I'm sad.
Do it all again.
I'm sad for a couple reasons. First of all, I'm sad that I don't get to eat, and I can eat pizza.
Well, no,
at this level, but
we had a good excuse here.
That's
which
exactly
was,
right.
Let's eat pizza for our job.
Oh, sorry, honey, I can't come home tonight. I have to sample 7 different pizza places.
Right.
Oh, woe is me. So there's that aspect of it. The other aspect of it is now I have to come up with content for the 4 o'clock hour.
Yeah, we have. Look, we've really enjoyed eating all the pizza. We've also really enjoyed talking about pizza for like the last, what has this been, 2 weeks? It's been great.
2 weeks of heaven. All right, on campus, let's do it.
Common Man and T-Bones on campus. The latest college sports news and notes.
Oh, well, man, we're starting off with the NCAA tournament news. Houston forward Juwan Roberts on the men's side of the bracket. He sprained his ankle in the Big 12 tournament, and it was concerning for Houston because they didn't know if he was going to be able to play or not coming up in their first NCAA tournament game, which is tomorrow against SIUE. Southern, I don't know. SIU, is that Southern Illinois University of Evansville?
Who cares?
Indiana?
What's the difference?
Who cares? Anyway, the point is now Juwan Roberts is going to play. He is one of their best players. Team leading rebounder, 6.3 rebounds per game, all Big 12 first team selection. So not having him even for, a game where they are heavily favored that would not be great for their chances. So grade 2 ankle sprain is what he had last week, but he's been able to move and been able to get that thing going. So it sounds like he's going to be able to play tomorrow, which is good for their chances going forward. Meanwhile, I mentioned it in the last segment, but just to give you a little more clarity here, Will Wade, who is McNeese State's current head coach, he is rumored to be and is now being reported to be the next guy at NC State. He was asked if he or anyone close to him, his agent, had talked to NC State, and he just answered yes. Later on, hours after he answered that earlier today, CBS Sports' Matt Norlander confirmed that Wade is expected to take the NC State job. Also, PackPride.com, an NC State site on the 24/7 Sports Network, they report that Wade and the Wolfpack have reached an agreement on a deal. So
I appreciate the honesty. He was asked the question, he answered it directly.
Now, currently, Will Wade's got the number 12 seeded McNeese State Cowboys. They're preparing to face Clemson on Thursday in their first round matchup. But you know what? I kind of don't. I mean, if you think this isn't how it goes, if you believe the idea that these guys are coaching in the tournament and guys who are really good up and coming coaches aren't hearing anything about other jobs, you're fooling yourself, right? Now, maybe they aren't going to take those jobs. Maybe they're not going to acknowledge any of that publicly, but they don't just magically get bounced from the tournament on a, Friday or Saturday or Sunday, and then that Tuesday they're in the new digs with the new clothes on. That happened because a week or two of negotiations have already been happening. So, yeah, it's not a surprise, I guess.
Who's the Drake head coach? Is it Ben McCullum?
No, it's not Ben McCullum.
It's not?
Oh, wait, no, maybe you're right. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you asked who the West Virginia head coach is.
No.
Different guy.
The Drake head coach. I believe it's Ben McCullum. Teddy will yell at me if it's not. Right. You don't think he's had... they're in the tournament.
Yeah.
You don't think he's had conversations with the people at Iowa?
Right.
Of course he has.
That's everyone believes is the likely successor, right, to Fran McCaffrey, because he's already in the state. He obviously knows the area, but yeah, we'll see. But I'm just saying, I'm not shocked by any of that. Meanwhile, Charlie Baker, who is the NCAA president, he was asked about the House versus NCAA settlement approval. That is expected to be done as soon as April 7th with the revenue sharing era that will welcome in. And again, remember that in the NCAA tournament, they make all their money for the NCAA. Most of it is through March Madness. So a lot of that money that we're going to see changing hands over the next few weeks with this tournament, because of all the money that comes in from advertisers, that's part of this settlement. That's what they're talking about. He said he believes that the settlement will create a much saner way of doing things than the way it works now. He said, and I hope that we get out of this is an NIL program that's more transparent, more accountable, and one that actually works on the idea that this is still a development exercise for young people. All right, fine. What I would like to see out of this, hopefully, is they will get to a point where they acknowledge that these players are employees, they work for the university, and figure out a way to structure them in a salary. Some guys will still make NIL money, but it won't be the only driving factor. Everyone will have a little bit more going on there, and you can get back to choosing who goes where based on what they like about the school. But we'll see if that pans out. And are you aware that in the women's side of the tournament, there's multiple one-seed coaches are very angry about their seeding? Well, Dawn Staley, South Carolina's coach, they got a number 1 seed, but they were not the number 1 overall seed in the NCAA tournament. And she was very not happy about this. She, among other things, said that it's going to cause them to reevaluate what they need to do from a strength of schedule standpoint. They were the highest strength of schedule in all of college basketball this year. They got the most quad 1 wins in all of Division I. However, they dropped to second in the net ratings after they lost to UConn in February by like 20 or almost 30 points. So that, she said, is the reason why they fell down. She said, well, then we're not going to do that. We're not going to schedule all those non-conference games that are really tough because they don't care. They just want to see us win by a lot. Hopefully that'll allow us to go be the number 1 seed next year. So she wasn't happy about that.
Just looking at the Ben McCullough. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Head coach at Drake, rumored to be the next head coach at Iowa. I wasn't familiar with this guy's resume. He's from Iowa City.
Okay.
All right. He started his playing career at a community college in North Iowa, then transferred to Northwest Missouri State, where he then became the head coach.
Wow.
They won first 2 years at Northwest Missouri State, 12-15, 10-16.
Okay.
Then 22-7, 21-10, 24-9, 25-7, 27-6, 35-1, won the national championship. 27-4, 38-0, won the national championship.
Wow. This is at what level? Division 2? Okay.
31-1 was the COVID year. They didn't have postseason then.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, 28-2, won the national championship. Next year, 34-5, won the national championship. He's won 4 national championships.
Wow.
And then what has he done at Drake this year? 30-3. First year at Drake, 30-3.
He's got Drake saying they not like us. That's where it's going now. So they're a little Kendrick Lamar.
I got it. Thank you.
But also, I mean, I'll just point out, this might be Iowa's like Jim Tressel, when it comes to basketball. Guy who won all these at a smaller division thing. Now, obviously, Tress didn't go to like the Drake stop that this guy has. But yeah, this could be Iowa basketball returning to a very elite level.
The most powerful people in the world are talking about the pond hockey. We'll talk about that coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at an hour slowdown due to an accident that's blocking the left lane on eastbound 33 before Post Road. It is stop and go from US 42. And we've got a slowdown on westbound 670 between Grandview Avenue and I-70. This report is sponsored by Take 5 Oil Change. At Take 5 Oil Change, they get it. Time is precious. That's why they make getting your oil changed fast, friendly, and simple. You'll be back on the road in just 10 minutes. Book ahead or drive in. It's fast either way. Take 5 Oil Change. The stay in your car, 10-minute oil change. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey guys, it's Anthony Rothman. Let's talk about feeling your best. If you don't feel that same energy, strength, maybe you're feeling moody or it seems you've lost your drive with your partner, it could be low testosterone. You have to go see the true experts at Low T Center. Getting tested is fast and easy. I learned all about the personalized therapy at Low T Center and the results you can expect with customized TRT. So don't put it off any longer. Go to lowtcenter.com and book that appointment. lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's health care.
Your boy Burt Kreischer is back.
Woo! I'm back, baby!
And he's giving you permission to party. So grab a friend and meet him in Columbus at the Schottenstein Center.
Done, son.
Get tickets now at burtburtburt.com.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and all right, get this. If my scale had feelings, I think it'd be filing a restraining order. I am down now 63 pounds in just 14 weeks. You do the math on that, that's about 4.5 pounds every single week. Last week alone, another 4.2, poof, gone. The fat just keeps melting off, and let me tell you, I really owe 99% of this to my coach, Natalie. She's not just helping me lose weight, she's out here engineering it, tweaking my plan each week, making sure I don't miss a snack, telling me to add more butter. Yep, heard that right. Well, olive oil in there too, that's pretty good, and basically being the therapist we all need when making a gigantic life change. Wouldn't you say 63 pounds is a big 180? This is what Awaken 180 brings. Guidance, support, and a plan that actually works. There's no guesswork, there's no starvation, no magic potions, just real results week after week, brick by brick. If you're tired of hoping the weight will come off, get with Awaken 180 and know that it will. 63 pounds down, how much do you want to lose? You can start today at awaken180weightloss.com or call 844-346-1800.
Scott the Scots here. How did the grass feel when it woke up from winter? A little crabby. Get it? Crabgrass? Right now, there's a short window of time to apply Scott's Turf Builder Halt's Crabgrass Preventer. It stops crabgrass before it invades and feeds your lawn for a fast green up after winter.
Save up to $20 today at the Home Depot or Lowe's for Scott's Day-Long Saving Time. Offers valid March 6th through 19th. See store for full details and product selection.
Basketball from noon to midnight. Scotty Vegas here, and we're throwing a Vegas-style basketball party at Hollywood Casino at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook. I even went out to Vegas to scout out how to throw this party. Tough assignment. The Fan is doing 24 hours of watch parties. The opening weekend of the tournament, there'll be custom T-shirts, Pop-A-Shot, horse games. Oh, and don't miss a game with a 50-foot video wall. Reserve your spot at HollywoodColumbus.com. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's been a great run. Care Heating and Cooling has achieved goals I could only imagine 30 years ago. But now it's time for the next generation to take over. This is Mike Weens, now the retired founder of Care Heating and Cooling with my sons, Dennis and Ryan.
Dad, I remember you saying that a family business should reflect family values, that a customer deserves to be treated with kindness and compassion.
And those values will never change. The reputation you built for being fair and honest is our greatest asset.
In fact, in 2024, Care was awarded a BBB Torch Award for Ethics and named the Lennox Partner of the Year.
You don't earn those awards by leaving cat toys behind. It's an honor to continue serving Central Ohio as a locally owned, family-run business.
So, whether you need a tune-up, repair, or just honest advice, Care is here for you.
Call Care Heating and Cooling at 1-800-COOLING or schedule an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com. When you need a company you can trust.
Common Man here. I take my job as endorser for Germain Lexus very seriously. I want to make sure that every Lexus on the lot meets my expectations. That's why I personally sit in each one. I massage the leather. Sometimes I take a nap in the back seat. If that's not a selling point, I don't know what is. Deal time. Lease the 2025 ES350 for as low as $409 per month or get 3.49% financing up to 60 months on their most popular new Lexus models. 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton. Check them out online, GermainLexus.com.
When divorce puts your life's work on the line, Cordell & Cordell is ready to help you protect it. As a business owner, you've dedicated years building a legacy now at risk due to divorce. Let our experienced family law attorneys fight for you and that legacy. Cordell & Cordell is one of the nation's largest family law firms. Call to schedule your consultation today.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Columbus area attorneys. 10 West Broad Street, Suite 1550, Columbus, Ohio, 43215. CordellCordell.com.
Bo Bishop here. High Bank Distillery Co. is the most awarded distillery in America at the 2024 San Francisco World Spirits Competition. Stop by your local liquor store to grab a bottle, or the 3 restaurant locations in Gahanna, Grandview, or Westerville. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Paul Keels. More NCAA tournament activity in Dayton in the first 4 tonight. Mount St. Mary's takes on American University. Then it's Xavier against Texas. You can catch coverage here on the Fan beginning at 8 p.m. Among the opening round NIT games tonight, Dayton is at Florida Atlantic. As the Ohio State women's team gets ready for the NCAA tournament, the Buckeyes' Cody McMahon today named honorable mention All-American for the 2nd consecutive year. According to reports, Clemson is finalizing a deal with Brad Brownell to extend his contract. Also reports that McNeese coach Will Wade is expected to be hired at North Carolina State when the season ends for McNeese, who's preparing to face Clemson in the NCAA tournament. Meanwhile, Cleveland Guardians today announcing that Tanner Bybee will be their opening day starting pitcher when they face Kansas City. This update brought by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. It's great to have goals, better to have experts help you reach those goals. Experts in weight loss. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Dumb is the only language these two are fluent in. You're listening to Man and Bone.
Happy Wednesday. It is Wildcard Wednesday. Interact with the program on X at Man and Bone 971. On text 614-787-3093. What do we got, Boner?
Oh, yeah. Well, one thing real quick. If you've heard it on the traffic updates, I just want to reiterate that. Apparently on 33 eastbound coming in from if you were coming from the northwest side into town, apparently it's backed up quite a ways. I think wasn't the update we heard like an hour backup heading towards 161. So be careful if you're heading that way. I also just want to point out that area of 33 seems like at least twice a week has a massive backup on it. And I don't know why.
I know why.
Why?
Because you got a lot of idiots that think they have to get over in a certain lane all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
They don't realize that they can get on 270 South from both the right lane and the middle lane.
Right. Yeah.
Right, but they feel like they have to merge and they cram themselves into that right lane and they probably crash because of it.
Yeah.
People are stupid. I can't stand people.
I know. It's I would say at the very least it seems a little poorly designed over there. I don't know why that area is always having crashes, but that's it's not good. So if you're heading that way, just be aware. This is from 101010. He says, "My huevos rancheros. You're driving across the country and have to stop to eat in a small town gas station, the only place for miles. Food choices are hot dog from the roller, sushi, or stale tortilla chips and cheese goo. What are you getting?" I mean, I'll go with a roller dog. I have no problem eating off the roller.
Yeah, you just have to wonder how long it's been there, has been kept at temperature.
Yeah,
all that.
But also, people eat hot dogs cold.
I know.
It's not my favorite thing to do, but I'm saying, it's not going to kill you.
You're less likely to die, I think, with the stale tortilla chips, right?
Well, definitely less than the sushi.
No, the sushi's off the table.
Sushi's off limits from a
Off the
gas station.
table.
Yeah, I'm not doing gas station sushi. Good band name, though. It is.
I guess I will do the roller dog.
Yeah, roller dog is probably number one because there's a better chance that's hot. If you're telling me guaranteed that the tortilla chips and cheese are stale and just kind of like a solid goo, that's not good.
Well, let me ask you a question. You're on a road trip.
Mm-hmm.
You can have one bag of whatever you want to put in between your legs.
Oh.
What's the choice?
So it could be a candy or it could be a salty snack.
You have a bag. Man. Not my mom. Another bag.
Okay.
Not an old bag.
You know, I think my number one choice is actually going to be, I would probably get one of those big bags of peanut butter M&Ms.
That's a good choice.
I like a peanut butter M&M.
And you know
a lot.
what? You're less likely to make a big mess.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
I mean, I like a Dorito, but I've had that.
You're going to have the dust.
You get the dust, and sometimes your chip cuts in half, whatever it is.
It's splintering everywhere.
So
Right.
I actually wouldn't take the Dorito. I would go with a pizzeria cracker combo.
I was going to say the combos would be mine, like 1A.
Not a pretzel.
I actually was
a cracker, which I know pisses you off.
I like the pretzel combos. I don't know if I would go pizzeria though. I'd probably go with the like nacho cheese flavor, whatever they have for the pretzel, or the cheddar cheese, whatever that flavor is. But yeah, it's sweet first, then savory. Then I'm probably back in the land of sweets for a while before I get to another chip or savory type of snack. But yeah, my top two would be those two.
Teddy says he'd just have one serving of each.
Yeah, Teddy, what would you eat if you're one?
The combos, yeah.
You're going combos.
Yeah, definitely.
Not thinking like a gummy worm? Not going that route?
No, I'm not a big gummy worm guy.
Okay.
No, sorry. But the M&M sounds pretty good, too.
How about a hot bag of milk? Would you do that?
Hey, put some,
Again, Mom. Get out of here. Hey, apparently when Trump and Putin were on the phone together yesterday, discussing the fate of the world.
Yeah, sure.
They took some time to chat about crossover games between the NHL and the KHL. I'm not making this up.
It sounds like a bit.
It's not a bit.
Why does anybody
Gary
want
Bettman
this?
actually commented on this today, saying, well, we're not aware of anything, but, we're going to be in communication. But I'm just telling you, they had limited time. It was like 2 hours, but still, they're talking about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And they decided, I don't know who brought it up first.
You know who brought it up?
I don't know.
You know who brought it? You think Trump's sitting there like, well, I really want to talk to you about some hockey, but he doesn't care about hockey. He barely even knows hockey exists. Who's the guy who skates with a hockey team and says he beats NHL players all the time?
He used to. I don't know if in his advanced age.
Putin has done that for years where they're like, oh, Vladimir Putin scored 9 goals against former NHL and KHLers in his league. It's like, yeah, I bet he did, because they're all afraid to hit him or do anything.
Actually, we have a little clip.
Oh, when they talked about this?
From Russian Sports Talk Radio.
Oh, really?
I
don't remember this at all.
Talking about Putin scoring all the goals. I don't remember it at all.
Let's find out what happened.
Probably going to be bad.
Yes, welcome back. Beautiful day in Mother Russia. Talking with you about Vladimir Putin, sovereign leader and greatest hockey player of all time, as he scored 5 goals in an exhibition game this past week. Now, some of the hating-ass haters out there are saying that Vladimir Putin was only able to score those goals because it was an exhibition against washed-up NHL players. The truth that the fake news does not want you to know is that Vladimir Putin asked for the Las Vegas Golden Knights, Washington Capitals, Tampa Bay Lightning, and Winnipeg Jets to participate in a game against his team, but they declined because they are scared. Either way, this was the most fun Vladimir Putin had since at least November of 2016, if you know what I mean.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Now, we take a quick break. When we return, it is time for name dropping with Jeff Rimmer, where he will tell us only about the Bobby Orr.
Your number one source for unreliable deep state lies and manipulations every time. 97.1 The Comrade.
It's a good station, man. If things go south here, I'm going there.
You're going to work there?
Why not?
Well, you might. Why not? Because you might have to work in Siberia.
No.
I don't know where the studios are.
Come on. It's like Grand Central right there in Moscow.
Grand Central?
Whatever the hot part of Moscow is.
The Kremlin? I don't know.
No, the Kremlin's there.
Is that in Moscow?
Capitol building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, but isn't there a square right next to it?
Red Square.
Is that there or in China? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We really should brush up on our commie history.
Well, that's
because chances are we're going to be back there someday.
You know what I just read? I actually read a book about a guy who was a Russian double agent during the Cold War.
So hold on, he's
from
a Russian
Russia.
guy.
He goes to England as a Russian KGB spy. But then while he's in England, he's like, I got to tell you, this whole democracy thing is great.
I'm going to seduce you, Dmitri.
He likes the West. And so then he goes to a MI6 agent and is like, listen, I'll keep the cover up, but I'm working for you now. And so he starts feeding him information, gets back to Russia, and they almost figure it out. And they're basically waiting to like nab him and take him to a prison and execute him, and he escapes back to England. It's a great story. Compelling and rich.
Real?
Real. No, real. It's called The Spy and the Traitor. It's fascinating.
All right. 97.1 I would change all our imaging.
Yeah, let's go
the
Comrade.
Fan. We've done the Fan.
Been the Fan.
Who cares?
Let's be the Comrade.
Comrade.
Yeah.
We're your buddy. We're your friend.
You know what we could do? We could report on, like, I hear that President Trump won his golf tournament over the weekend.
That's right.
That doesn't correlate to anything we were just talking about. That's probably
he had 9 holes in one.
It's probably very legitimate. How's Kim Jong-un doing with his golf tournament? Also winning?
I don't think he plays golf.
Oh, no? What does he play?
Basketball.
Basketball, that's right.
He's friends with Rodman.
That's right. And he dunks on Rodman.
Absolutely.
According to the reports that we've seen, which are 100% true.
Remember when their World Cup soccer team
got smoked like 10-0?
Lost like 10-0. And they show on North Korean state news highlights of other teams saying that's North Korea.
That's our guys.
Yeah, the video's very blurry, but we beat them 27-0. Trust me.
Right.
We certainly didn't lose, get humiliated, and their entire families have been beheaded. That didn't happen.
That's seems like a tough one to keep up, you know? But then when you control everything in that country and nobody can find out anything from the West, that's probably not a great thing.
Fat Boy Food coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You can expect some slowdown due to an accident that's on eastbound 161 near Westerville Road. And there's a 15-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between East Broad Street and Weber Road. This report is sponsored by Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell, Divorce and Family Law. Call 866-323-7529. That's 866-323-7529. Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on. CordellCordell.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. Our low prices add up to big savings, plus over $600 in digital coupons each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you always get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Right now, 6-ounce packages of fresh raspberries or blackberries are on sale for $1.88 each with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers.
And I'm the Common Man. Bob, is there something you want to tell us?
I want to talk to you about the spring bridal sale. It's going on now at Worthington Jewelers. Buy one, get one 50% off. The best prices of the year on natural and lab-grown diamonds. I got to tell you, I'm busy. I'm busy running a valuable store. My wife and dog are in the place all the time.
And I'm not busy at all. I'm just sitting here doing 3 hours of fart jokes.
Worthington Jewelers, where Columbus gets engaged.
Ever wonder where your go-to maintenance person gets the metal products they need to fix yours and everyone else's problems? The best in the business go to Metal Supermarkets for their wide variety of metal products and shapes to tackle projects from simple to complex. Metal Supermarkets is your source for all metals cut to size and ready fast. No minimum order with maximum service. Visit the family-owned franchise on North Wilson Road or at Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com.
The best matchup is you in a new Kia from Coughlin Kia. Get into a new Kia now with $0 down. Get 0% financing on select new Kias and make 0 payments for 3 months on any new Kia in stock. Visit CoughlinKia.com.
0% for 72 equals $13.89 per 1,000 financed on Nero EV, EV6, and EV9 with approved credit through Kia Motor Finance. 90 days deferred payments until June 2025. Qualified manufacturer incentives to dealer. Prior sales excluded. No security deposit. Residency restrictions may apply. Offers cannot be combined. See dealer for details. Ends 3/31/25.
I'm an old school Joe, and my philosophy is simple and effective. At the end of the day, it's not what you win or lose, it's what you save. And Bet and Reduce Juice at Prime Sports Ohio is the way to save money on every single bet. Download the Prime Sports Ohio app or visit our website, primesportsbook.com. Get a welcome bonus to match your initial deposit up to $400 in bonus bets. And be a member of the Prime Sports family.
Terms and conditions apply. Visit website for details. Must be 21 and present in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Spring forward, Columbus, with the Waterworks and Header Heating and Cooling Services. We're here to thaw you out with this limited time offer. Get up to $2,000 off a new complete furnace and AC system. This offer is too good to pass up. The Waterworks and Header Heating and Cooling now together to serve you better with $2,000 off a new complete furnace and AC system. This offer won't last. Call us today, 614-232-2222. That's 614-232-2222.
Remember how that little girl in Poltergeist was in the TV? Yeah? Well, she's actually dead now. It's quite sad. Anyway, watch your favorite fan shows on your TV by subscribing to us on YouTube. Search 971 The Fan. Do it now.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Windy and warm on this Wednesday. Temperatures around 70 degrees. Scattered showers move in overnight with a possible rumble of thunder early. Those showers will be out by Thursday morning. Temperatures starting off in the mid-40s. And while we will see some sunshine during the day Thursday, it'll be windy with scattered showers to finish the afternoon. Temperatures right around 40 degrees. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
ESPN Bet is the official sports book of Common Man and T-Bone. On your phone or in person at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The Fan.
Uncomfortably talking about food.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
This is Man and Bone.
Bone, give me a number.
Let's go with 10.
Caller number 10 right now, 614-821-9710. It's 2 tickets to see Bert Kreischer, November 21st at the Shot. Tickets on sale now through Ticketmaster.com. Caller 10. Fatboy Footy.
Common Man and T-Bone have very little value unless they're telling you about all the crap they can shove in your mouth so you can die quicker. It's time for Fatboy Food Tip. Wait, how do you want me to say it? Tip. This is dumb. I quit.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
If you're just joining us, we crowned a Pizza Madness winner today, and it is Tommy's Pizza. Go back and listen to the podcast for all the details and hear a bunch of fat asses chew with their mouth open.
That's right.
Here's my Fat Boy Food Tip for you today. Krispy Kreme, starting today, has a little thing going on with Hershey's chocolate. They have new donuts, limited time today. Here they are. Hershey's chocolate salted caramel cheesecake donut.
Oh, how could that be bad?
Unglazed shell donut filled with Hershey's caramel cheesecake flavored cream, dipped in Hershey's milk chocolate icing, sprinkled with chocolate cookie crumb, then topped with a salted caramel swirl. God bless.
Sounds great.
Hershey's chocolate buttercream donut, an unglazed ring donut dipped in Hershey's milk chocolate icing, topped with chocolate flavored buttercream and semi-sweet chocolate curls. Hershey's chocolate chip cookie donut, an original glazed donut dipped in salted cookie dough flavored icing, topped with chocolate chip cookie pieces, Hershey's mini semi-sweet chocolate chips, and Hershey's milk chocolate icing drizzles. And finally, Hershey's Classic Chocolate Donut, which is an original glazed donut with milk chocolate icing and a chocolate swirl. Nice. God bless.
Those all sound excellent. I'm going to have to go check them all out. There are a lot of deals, Mike, starting today, tomorrow, and on through the NCAA tournament. Of course, all these restaurants, not all of them can say it's because of that. They're saying it's because of the basketball mania or whatever they have to say.
Oh, the mania.
You know what I mean?
WrestleMania.
That's right.
They're celebrating John Cena's heel turn.
Yes. Now through March 21st, Applebee's customers can get 50-cent boneless wings on to-go orders through the chain's app or website. So that's good. That'll be nice if you're trying to get some wings going. Similarly, Buffalo Wild Wings tomorrow will be offering a BOGO deal on boneless wings. Buy one, get one. It is for dine-in, take-out, and delivery orders. So if you're going there to watch a game or whatever, now you're aware. Dave & Buster's is offering 20 wings for $20 and a $5 draft beer, valid with all their 22-ounce domestic favorites on tomorrow, Friday, and April 7th.
That's during
the games. Yeah, that's pretty good. They also have some add-ons you can do for like their unlimited gaming card for an extra $20, which sound nice. And we talked about this the other day when you were out. The KFC Dunk It Bucket, obviously themed around dunking, which of course works for sports, but also works for chicken and things you can dunk in sauces. So did you know about the new item at KFC we talked about the other day called the mashed potato popper?
No.
They're taking mashed potatoes and some other, I don't know, I'm not sure what else is in this, but they're basically deep frying a mashed potato ball. And then that is now a thing you get that you can dip into either of their sauces, even their gravy they will give you to dip it in. But this KFC Dunk It Bucket is the only way you can get it. You get that, you get 5 mashed potato poppers, an individual size secret recipe fry, 2 original crispy tenders, and your choice of 3 KFC sauces for $7. But if you're saying that's not enough food, well, good news. The Double Dunk It Bucket has 10 tenders, 2 sizes of secret recipe fries, 10 mashed potato poppers, 4 biscuits, and your choice of 6 KFC sauces.
Sounds pretty good.
$25.
You know, just take the biscuits, though, and throw them right in the trash.
Yep.
Trash.
I don't know.
And then stop by Popeyes and get a real biscuit.
Oh, my God. I'm going to fight you over that.
If we have biscuit madness, I'll tell you what's not even making the field. KFC biscuit. It's an abomination.
Biscuit madness. I agree with you. Popeye's biscuit is good. I like Popeye's biscuit a lot. Wendy's. Now, this doesn't, I don't know if this is March Madness or whatever related, but it's a good deal. They're offering junior bacon cheeseburgers and double stack cheeseburgers for just $1 now through Sunday, April 13th.
What's the limit? There's got to be a limit.
I mean, I don't think it's with an additional purchase, and you can only do it through the Wendy's app.
So it's just one, probably.
Yeah, all right.
But sucks. I want 12 of them.
Yes, but they know that. But what they're saying is if you get a fry and a drink, you can get this for $1. That's not a bad deal.
No, it's a good deal.
It's a nice little lunch.
I understand.
I said that, like, for a lot of people, it'd be like, that is actually a really solid lunch. And I'm sitting here saying, that's a good pre-lunch.
That's a nice little, before you have your real lunch, have an appetizer.
Yeah. And finally, I'm not as big a fan of this one, but Shake Shack, now through April 7th, fans can score a free avocado bacon burger with any order over $10.
Every order is over $10.
Well,
you walk in the door and it's $10.
So that tells me that they're not really fond of their avocado bacon burger and they're just trying to get rid of like the toppings, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why they're making that free, but they want you to buy it. So if you go into their app, you have to use the promo code SHOWDOWN to get that deal, but it is limited to 1 free burger per order. So if you go to Shake Shack often, you can get that every time you order.
Mm-hmm.
Now through April 7th.
You got to use promo code BEND OVER and TAKE IT because that's what you're going to pay.
Well,
also, Five Guys just hits you in the back of the head and kills you.
Yeah, they throw you in a van. You're like, I just ordered fries. They're like, sorry.
Look, I love both of these places, all right? And I'm a Five Guys fan. But I got to tell you, I'm one of your fans to the point where if it's between Five Guys or a Culver's burger, I'm going Five Guys. If it's Five Guys or a Shake Shack burger, I'm going Five Guys. But I have been there in the last year once.
Really?
Simply because I cannot justify going in there and paying the amount of money that it is just for one person.
Yeah.
Let alone a family of 4 or 5.
Good news. They say all the food prices are getting cheaper, so no worries.
Well, whatever. Let me tell you something. You make my Five Guys burger and fries cheaper, you got my vote.
I understand.
I'm a very simple man.
Yeah. I think most people are that way.
Do what you want with the fetuses.
Is that right?
Give me my burger.
Yeah.
Put that on his shirt.
Yeah, put that on his shirt. No, I do think people in general are kind of where you are, where it's like, even if you can afford to do it, you just look at some of these places. It's like, I'm not paying $26 for like me and my spouse to get 2 burgers, fries, and a drink. Like, that's just insane.
You're not paying $26.
No, you're right. It's like $36.
I was going to say, you're not paying $26.
Yeah. Well, I almost started saying that's for one person, but like, nah, it couldn't be that. It's probably for 2 people.
EA Sports is upping the payment for their college football game participation. Last year, if college players were in, they got $600 and a copy of the game. This year, it's $1,500.
But no copy of the game.
And a copy of the game.
I was going to say, okay, good.
Buy your own damn game.
It's in the game, but we're not giving it to you. We're not going to let you have it. No, it's, you know what, though? I mean, the amount of money they make off of this, they could probably do 3 times that and still come out ahead.
I don't know.
That game, well, no, they said last year. Now, it was the first year for that game coming back. I'm sure it won't replicate that every single year, but Teddy, am I wrong? Didn't the NCAA game last year end up being the #1 selling video game across the board?
Oh, yeah.
Like by a long shot. So the gaming industry is realizing, oh, yeah, if we had the ability to do this, we could have been making a lot of money. They're obviously expecting it to continue like this, so they're paying these players a little bit more. Good for them.
It's Wildcard Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, crap.
What'd you do?
I got it. Please do tweet us at manandbone971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093.
Urban's Little Meyer says, my guys, what is your favorite sauce plus food dipping combo?
Oh, that's tough.
I love barbecue sauce, but my favorite combo is marinara and garlicky soft bread mozzarella sticks. I will allow sweets in this, so Oreo plus milk could count, along with Dunkaroos. I'll tell you something that's really sneaky good, and a few places, fast food places do it. I know Sonic did them for a while. Sheetz has these as well. They have a Cinnabon little, it's almost like a pizza roll, except it's the cinnamon filling around like a flaky crust. And you get a thing of those, and you get their warm cream cheese, or like cream cheese icing dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Frosting, whatever it's called. Let me tell you what. That is, it's all warm, it's all hot, and then you dip it. Oh, I mean, it's like 1,000 calories for 2 bites.
Who cares? What's the difference?
It's some of the most decadent stuff I've ever had. So good.
I'm going to go with dipping my finger into a jar of Jif. Can I do that?
You like to suck your finger?
I'll suck that finger, baby.
I mean,
give me some not, Skippy can go right in the trash.
Why not
with
take
the biscuits?
Why not dip a spoon in and just eat it off a spoon?
Yeah, I will do that.
Why not dip an Oreo in and eat it off an Oreo?
Oh.
Now that's true fat boy right there. If you've never done that, that's good.
Good pretzel rod.
Oh yeah,
not the thin pretzels.
No,
sticks.
I'm talking about the one that's like the size of a pencil.
Yes, a rod.
Yeah, you get one of those and you dip it in there. Yeah.
What else dip wise?
I don't know. I mean, I'm always a big fan of chicken nuggets.
McDonald's McNuggets in honey. Not honey mustard.
See,
original honey.
You know what? I like their sweet and sour. I go that. I mean, I love their barbecue sauce. I've had that for a long time.
Barbecue solid.
But the sweet and sour for me is where it is. You like the honey. These are all good choices.
All right, name dropping with Jeff Rimmer 2 minutes from now. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to hit a 40-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking 2 left lanes on eastbound 670 at Leonard Avenue. It is stop and go from 315. And we've got a 5-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the east side between James Road and 270. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. Your job is demanding, so choose a partner who delivers more. At Murphy Tractor and Equipment, they provide John Deere equipment that sets the standard for reliability and performance. Visit murphytractor.com and take your job site to the next level. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Brought to you by Metal Supermarkets. Metal Supermarkets is your convenience store for metal. Visit Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com for all your metal needs.
If your garage door is so loud that you can hear what I'm saying, but zero chance to really make out the words I said, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For 30 years, we've fixed crappy garage doors, straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Everybody poops, everybody pees. Mommy, will you call Mr. Rooter, please? 'Cause I gotta poop and I gotta pee. Only Mr. Rooter can clear the drain for me. Thank you, Mr. Rooter.
Hi, everybody. We call it what it is at Mr. Rooter. When you have a plumbing or drain problem, the team at Mr. Rooter is ready 7 days a week. Call us today and take advantage of our $95 drain cleaning special. Visit us at MrRooter.com. We'll be there quick.
Hey, Columbus, Jeff Rimmer here, back in Columbus for a little hockey and to visit my good friends at Buyers Volkswagen. Whether you want to buy, sell, or service your next Volkswagen, Buyers has all the options. Browse their entire inventory online at ColumbusVW.com or visit one of their friendly Volkswagen brand specialists. Or for more personal touch and exceptional experience, it's awaiting for you right there at Buyers. Come see why it's better to buy at Buyers Volkswagen. They're by the airport.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common Man and T-Bone's Name Drop with the biggest name dropper of them all, Jeff Rimmer.
Sponsored by Buyers Imports by the airport.
We're having trouble hooking up with Rimmer at the nursing home. We will keep trying. He's wheeled out in the hallway. What's the matter, Teddy? You can't get him? Just getting a voicemail?
Yeah, he sent me a text message. For some reason, call's not going through, so I'm going to send him our number and then see if he can call us.
All right.
How does he not have our... All right.
Rimmer shortly. Before we get to that, Fish has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. Dean Evison will be on Morning Juice at 7:30. They're getting ready for the Panthers tomorrow night. Paul Feinbaum, Pied Piper of the Hillbillies, will be on Bishop and Friends at 10:30. Jody Shelley will be on Bishop and Friends at 11:30. And then tomorrow on this show, I don't know. But something good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Damn, something good.
We're going to recreate the Under Siege scene.
Is that right?
A naked woman jumps out of the cake.
Well, that'll be interesting. Who are we going to do that? Timmy?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Why not?
We need Bosomy.
Oh, so me.
I was actually talking to, I don't know if he wants me to tell this story.
Oh, good. Let's definitely tell it.
I was talking to Uncle Bo Bishop,
and
he said he was having a night with his 13-year-old son. They watched Under Siege together.
Oh.
And so he had to make a decision. Do I fast forward?
Well, sure.
Through that part?
Yeah.
Do I tell him this is what is in here and say, don't tell your mother?
Uh-huh.
Or do I just conveniently leave the room during the time that it's on? So he went with secret option C. It's not secret option.
I understand.
It is C. And he said he came back and his son's face looked like the Joker, just a permanent grin on it. And then he said, don't tell your mother. What's wrong?
Sure.
Hey, Rimmer.
Yes.
Are you all right?
I'm not all right. It's been a tough day here.
Do you want to talk about it?
Well, for one, I'm frustrated with a number of calls that have either dropped or not got through. Verizon is not giving me good service for the last couple of days, and I'm starting to lose it here.
All right, I'm very sorry about that.
This is especially for Rimmer. If you don't have your cell phone, I mean, that's like cutting off an arm. That's a lifeline for you.
Exactly. And not only that, but I'm on important phone calls and they're being dropped. I mean, what's going on with Verizon right now? They're going to hear from me.
I'm sorry to hear that. So the Blue Jackets, what's going on with them? They've lost 6 out of 7. They have the Florida Panthers coming in here tomorrow. They looked much better, especially in that third period the other night. They just, ran into a hot goaltender. So what is the key to the Panthers tomorrow?
Well, they've got to pick up where they left off in the third period. And certainly the way the game ended, the coaching staff met with the players after the game and said, hey, that's the way we have to play, I think, as well. And every team goes through a bump in the road. These games are getting richer. There's no question about that. The good news, pretty well everybody, including the injured players, were on the ice today. And it's not at this point that they know, well, definitively that Sean Monahan is going to play next Tuesday, or Eric Goodbranson, who himself said after practice today he feels great, not quite there yet. Cole Sillinger is back. They're going to have these players back here quickly, but they've got to look at tomorrow's game with Florida, another team, the defending Stanley Cup champions, that are struggling right now. They've got to put their best foot forward and be ready to play from the opening faceoff. One of the issues here in losing those 6 of 7 games that you're talking about is they haven't had good starts. They need a big start, and they need a big effort from Elvis Merzlikins, who will return to the net tomorrow night.
Well, I was going to ask you, Rims, with all the young players that they have on the ice, I mean, there is a long-term benefit for them going through this, because there's only one way to learn how to play crunch time, late in the season playoff type of hockey, and that's to go through it. But in the short term, do they have any plans of trying to move some things around? Do you anticipate Dean Evison trying to shake some things up there to try to give some guys different looks?
Well, that's a great question, and that's something that Dean has tried here in recent games. I suspect we've seen the Russian line back together to start the game the other night. Do they remain as a unit? Well, obviously we'll see with tomorrow morning's skate just exactly how they will line up. But, yeah, he's trying to do some different things. But the important thing is the Blue Jackets have got to find the back of the net, because one constant here in this last stretch is their inability to score. They've been shut out 3 times, and they've got to find the back of the net. And the best way to do that is get a quick start in the opening period and carry it from there and create some traffic in front of the opposition's net. I suspect the Jackets will see Sergei Bobrovsky tomorrow night, and Vanacek played in the previous game, who they picked up here recently after trading their goaltender to Chicago. So it'll be a Bobrovsky-Merzlikins matchup tomorrow night, and the Jackets are going to have to get a better performance from Merzlikins than what Florida will get from Bobrovsky.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer, brought to you by Rimmer's Friends, Buyers Imports by the Airport. You want to talk about your friends, Rims?
Oh, yeah. Talked to Kevin King today, and they've got a terrific selection. Inventory has never been better. And with the weather, speaking of better, improving in Columbus of late, yes, now's the time to think in terms of heading to Buyers Imports by the Airport, whatever you're looking for. Porsche, Audi, Subaru, Volkswagen. They've got a great selection, and let's never forget the service. Tops in town. They can get you in and out with a grease oil job, and the fact of the matter is you'll get that car wash as well and be gone in less than a half an hour, your car ready to go, and that's at Buyers Imports by the Airport.
Got to get that grease oil job, right, Rims?
You got it.
All right, let me ask you a question. Sam Rosen was in here the other day with the Rangers. He's ending his career. Who is, for your money, the greatest hockey broadcaster, play-by-play guy of all time?
Well, I'm a little partial to a guy that I grew up listening to, and that's Danny Gallivan in Canada. In the U.S., Dan Kelly, who passed away far too early, is certainly a guy that is right up there near the top. And, of course, Mike Emmerich. Sam Rosen, I'm glad you mentioned him. He's just been an outstanding broadcaster with the Rangers for almost 4 decades. Great broadcaster, not only there, but as well, he certainly found his niche in the National Football League with Fox Sports. But, yeah, I mean, to say one guy is the greatest, it's pretty difficult because there have been so many outstanding broadcasters here over the decades of the National Hockey League.
Rims, there's been some discussion. We don't know how fruitful these discussions were, of some crossover potential between the NHL and the KHL. Gary Bettman did not seem very enthused by that idea. Is that something that you could ever see the NHL wanting to do?
They've done it in the past, and certainly the way things are politically in the world today, that's not something top of mind. In fact, look next year to Italy and the Olympic Games. I'm not convinced that, as we sit here today, that the Russians will be in the Olympics. Certainly some things have to change politically for that to happen, but as we sit here today, Russia will not be competing in the Olympics next year.
All right, Rims, let's do some name dropping. What do you got? Mikhail Gorbachev?
Well, No, I'm not talking Gorbachev. And get all over me for this. I've got a couple of stories here for you, but I lost a pretty good friend in John Feinstein passing away, the author of 44 books. Of course, I spent a lot of time in Washington and Baltimore, and spent a lot of nights at the ballpark and college basketball sitting with John Feinstein, who passed away far too early. Also got some news on the book front. I have an agent now, and it's been determined that we've got to write a chapter, and maybe you can help me out here because not name dropping, but I got to mention the name. It's either going to be to grab the publisher with one chapter. It's either going to be my story with Pete Rose or my life with brother from another mother, Mike Riccardotti. Which way should I go?
I'll tell you what. Go with Pete Rose.
Yeah.
If you want to sell
I'm
books,
glad you said that.
Go with Pete Rose.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what the agent said. We've got to grab the publisher, and they can't. And he was just howling when I was telling the story of Pete Rose, and there's so much more to it. And I'm going to take a stand here. Does Rose deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? And I think he certainly does. And I will, as well as talk about my experience with Pete, make some strong arguments why Pete should be inducted in the Hall of Fame. And as I'm sure you guys have discussed, the family of Pete Rose are petitioning Major League Baseball to have him reinstated so he can hopefully be put in the Hall.
Thank you, Rims. We'll talk to you next week. Good luck with the phone.
And thank you for my brother from another mother.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Back page coming up. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Slower traffic is causing a 10-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the east side between James Road and 270. And there's a 5-minute delay on southbound 315 from Lane Avenue to Town Street. This report is sponsored by Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell, Divorce and Family Law. Call 866-323-7529. That's 866-323-7529. Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on. CordellCordell.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. Are you sick of the Ohio winter weather like me? Well, spring camping is almost here, and deals are blooming at RCD RV. From March 15th through the 29th, take advantage of our spring savings event. Over 800 new and pre-owned RVs in stock. Let us help plan a springtime adventure for you. New travel trailers starting as low as $12,995. Campers for every single budget. Visit the locations, Delaware, Heath, and Pataskala, or shop online at rcdrv.com. Don't wait. RCD RV is your destination for springtime adventure.
For a limited time at Verizon, you can get our best price ever for a single line. Just $45 per month when you bring your phone, which is less than you spend on Too Tired to Cook takeout every week. Get one line on Unlimited Welcome for $45 per month with AutoPay plus taxes and fees. Visit your local Columbus Verizon store by April 2nd to save. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on Unlimited Welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.
The best matchup is you in a new ride at Coghlan Chevrolet, Central Ohio's #1 Chevy dealer. Lease a new 25 Chevy Trax, $149 a month. Your choice, new 25 Trailblazer or 24 Blazer EV RS. Lease for $169 a month. At all 5 Coghlan Chevy locations and CoglanChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Coghlan has the car for you.
36, 42, and 24-month leases, 10,000 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over, $39.99 due at signing plus tax, title, and license. See dealer for details. Ends 3/31/25.
Here's 3 reasons to buy your Blue Jackets ticket plans for the 25-26 season. 1, pick your seat and pick your games. 2, plans start at just 11 games. 3, priority access to Stanley Cup playoff tickets. Act now. Visit bluejackets.com/tickets.
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
Are you feeling tired, slower, or achier than you used to? You might think it's just age, but it could be low testosterone. At Columbus Men's Clinic, they've helped thousands of men who didn't realize their symptoms were caused by declining testosterone levels, a problem that's becoming a new norm in American men. Columbus Men's Clinic refuses to accept this new normal. They're committed to restoring testosterone to healthy levels so you can feel like yourself again, whether at home, in the gym, at work, or in the bedroom. For years, their medical provider has delivered testosterone therapy tailored to each man's needs. No one-size-fits-all solutions, just real science-backed results delivered by discreet local experts. Imagine more energy, sharper focus, and newfound confidence. A same-day testosterone check and consultation is just $99. Call 614-300-7400 or visit ColumbusMen'sClinic.com today. Your prime years aren't over. They're just waiting to be unleashed. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Oh, hey, a fan show where you can be the star. Sundays at 11 is the new fan call-in show presented by ESPN Bet at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Your calls, your tweets, your voicemails, your opinions. You could be a homer, a hater, or whatever you want to be. Your family may not listen to you, but we will. The fan call-in show presented by ESPN Bet at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Sundays at 11 on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Hey, it's Leslie from Pella Columbus.
I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, people are officially going crazy over our sleek, black-framed windows. They change the entire look of a home.
Leslie, nobody believes that just black frames can change the look of a home.
It's like when Superman put on his black-framed glasses and became Clark Kent.
Wait a second. Clark Kent is Superman? Are you messing with me right now?
Get the window that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Ready to hit the road in a new car? With Pathways, enjoy up to 90 days with no payments and low auto loan rates. Learn more at pathwayscu.com. Pathways Financial Credit Union, your true financial partner. Federally insured by NCUA.
In-betweens are made for pizza. In between meals, meetings, thoughts, that's pizza time. Stop at Speedway and get 2 hot, delicious slices of pizza and a Mountain Dew 20-ounce for $5 with Speedy Rewards. The convenience stores of Speedway. Valid through 4/29/25. See app for full terms.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. The fine host of the Buckeye Show, your friend and mine, Timmy Hole.
Oh, my God. What kind of operation are we running here?
I'm drunk on
pizza grease there?
I'm sad, too. I'm sad that it's over. We declared a winner today. Tommy's won Pizza Madness. You can go back, listen to the podcast, and hear us talking on the air with our mouths full of pizza.
But no. That was great. That was about as descriptive of conversation that you are ever going to get about pizza. Because I think people really do appreciate that. We're not just going around the edges. We're not just skirting the issues. I mean, we were talking about every single facet of the pizza, from the crust to the cheese to the sauce to the toppings, everything about it. Literally everything there is about it. We were breaking it all down. So it was a good, worthy
I contend, too, and I said this before we started this event. It doesn't matter which food you choose. It can be burgers, cake, whatever.
Study it and appreciate it if you love it.
There are no more passionate opinions in the world of food than how people feel about pizza places. Like, we can do Burger Madness.
Yes.
Do you think we would get the type of response that we got for the pizza?
No way.
No, there's something about pizza. We could do Church Madness. I swear to God. Church Madness and not get the type of divisive response that we got out of Pizza Madness.
Can we find 64 different religions out there to do?
Religions,
Timmy.
no. Churches, yes.
Churches, yes.
Definitely churches, right.
No, but you know what? I feel like pizza, because we were having this discussion in the office, because some of the people upstairs were like, well, what if we next year branched out to Burger Madness, like you said, or even what if we did like a brewery? Like microbreweries, just all this stuff that we have.
Let's all just be drunk for the entire month.
Well, and I pointed out that I'm like, let's think about that. You can't go to one of those places and enjoy it legally unless you're 21 years old. Then also, at some point in your life, you have kids, you have, your job, you have all this stuff. You can't go as often to those places. Pizza is something you can literally eat from the time you're 5 until you're 95.
And you're getting it pretty much every week. In American culture, you're pretty much doing a pizza night once a week.
Is your office place routinely bringing in kegs of beer for you to try, or are they bringing in like 10 pizzas?
Maybe some.
I do have a fridge full of beer back there.
Well, that's different. We work here.
We're staring at some right here.
We got the Coors Light. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I think pizza's got that weird unifying thing where whether you're at, like, you can be at a church function, you could be at a work thing, you could be at a family's house, a friend's house, whatever, or anywhere else you can think of, pizza's just around all the time. So
I do want to stick up.
We form opinions on it.
I do want to stick up for burgers, though. I do. Like, that's
I love a burger.
That's a genre. That's a food item that is near and dear to my heart.
Would you take that over a pizza?
Yeah, there's moods. There's moods that I can definitely get into burger mode over pizza mode all the time.
Moods are one thing, but moods come and go. I'm saying in general.
Okay, if you're
day by day, do you think you're more likely to have that?
Fair. That's fair. If one I can never have again, I'm taking the pizza. I'm going to take the pizza. But just as we were in our championship today, that's close. That's a very close fight. That's not a landslide for me for pizza.
All right, what's coming up on the Buckeye Show tonight?
Well, if Tyvus can get here, I would love to have a good hour discussion with him.
I didn't know Tyvus was late. I mean, he was actually supposed to be here at 4 to have some pizza with us.
Yeah.
Are we sure he's alive?
He was doing the Ultimate Cleveland show, but that was over at 1 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I'll take.
He comes down here. That's why I schedule him for Buckeye shows on days that he's helping out up in Cleveland.
He went to a bathhouse with Adam the Bull.
He did. The Turkish bathhouses are big.
That's right.
Cleveland.
In Cleveland, huge.
Don't tell Deshaun. They're big up there.
He's not allowed.
Yes.
Don't do that. No.
But we'll break down the quarterbacks. We've got Julian Sayin. He spoke today. So we're going to find out a little bit more about the guy that I think a lot of us think is going to be the quarterback, the man under center for the Buckeyes in 2025. And already, no sooner than a day after his last radio show, seems that the roster construction is beginning for Buckeye basketball for 25-26.
Buckeye Show, top of the hour, right here on the Fan. Back page.
The back page. The back page with Common Man and T-Bone.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Bone.
Well, man, congratulations go out to Rosemary Cazzarati, a California woman who went into the Sunshine Food and Gas Circle K in Cottonwood, California, 20 miles south of Redding, bought herself some number of lottery tickets, and ended up pulling the $1.2 billion jackpot that was awarded in the Mega Millions back on December 27th. So think about that. December 27th is when she probably found out she won. It's been until now, that she came forward to claim it, because obviously you probably want to get some things in order. She says she wants to remain, as private as possible. She didn't participate in the press conference where they announced this, but they did say she chose to receive the lump sum,
as you would,
making her total earnings $571 million. If she had opted to receive the annual payments, it would have gone to $1.26 billion, but still $571. The smarter play in my book.
The annual payments over time go to $1.2 billion.
Well, that's how they do it, because they invest that lump sum of money.
Here's what you do.
And then by the time you get it 20 years later, that's how much of the interest you're getting.
You take the 1.2, all right? Then you call up J.G. Wentworth.
J.G. Wentworth.
Yeah, that's right.
877 cash now.
And you see what type of deal they'll cut you.
Yeah, right.
And perhaps it's better than the $500 million.
Maybe they'll give you $800 million. You never know.
Could be.
Never know.
Might
it's
be.
Less.
Can we get the crew for that for $571?
You know what?
Didn't pay that.
It would be. You know what?
Crew, right?
I think the problem would be they'd want to see what else you've got, like, because MLS would say
lots of money.
No. But MLS would say, yeah, you've got enough to cover the cost of the team, but then the Haslams have billions, right? So they're going to want to know that you've got other wealth than just the amount that you could do to buy the team.
$100 in a bag of oranges buys this radio station.
That's right. We can get
pretty
the station.
soon just the oranges.
Yeah.
We'll acquire the fan.
There you go.
And then we'll get the portfolio built up. We'll get into some investments, and then we'll buy the crew, and we'll buy it. And we'll make everybody understand how near and dear they are to our hearts.
Yeah.
And how the team would never move, and they're going to always be this ownership group's top and main priority.
I like that.
Winning championships and investing back in the team. I don't care about the rest of world soccer and sending guys off elsewhere.
Yeah.
I care about here and now.
How about this, though? Or, that's very good, we blow it. No, hold on.
On pizza.
No. 1 year, we take the $500 million, we buy ourselves another football championship and men's basketball championship with the greatest NIL fund in the history of the world.
This has already been said. I say this every time, don't I? When we talk about the Mega Millions. And anybody that's not been in on Buckeye basketball, I'm doing Micah Shrewsbury. You can just get on out. You're sitting up top. We're going to reconfigure the arena, and you're going to get the bad seats. And everybody that was in moves down to the front because we're going to have a new system for how we sit at basketball games.
I like that a lot.
We're going to push everybody down to the court. And, whatever money we need, you'll get to buy the best team.
Go get the best players you possibly can.
Whatever money you need, you'll get. I'll give it to you.
All right, Buckeye shows up next. We'll see you tomorrow. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a couple-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the right lane on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 33 and Sawmill Road. And there's slower traffic on southbound 71 on the north side between 5th Avenue and I-70. This report is sponsored by Take 5 Oil Change. At Take 5 Oil Change, they get it. Time is precious. That's why they make getting your oil changed fast, friendly, and simple. You'll be back on the road in just 10 minutes. Book ahead or drive in. It's fast either way. Take 5 Oil Change. The stay in your car, 10-minute oil change. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Guys, it's D. Miller. Let's talk about feeling your best. If you don't feel the same energy, strength, maybe feeling moody, or it seems you lost your drive with your partner, it could be low testosterone. Testosterone therapy, or TRT, may be the answer, and you'll find true experts at Low T Center. Getting tested is fast and easy. Don't settle for a standard doses TRT program. I learned about the personalized therapy at Low T Center and the results you can expect with customized TRT. Go to lowtcenter.com to book your appointment. That's lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
There's a lot on the line in a divorce. Your home, savings, retirement, maybe even kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce and the unexpected directions it can take, you really need a partner you can count on. I'm Rick Julius, a partner at Cordell & Cordell. We're committed to helping protect your personal interests and the life you've built. Don't let divorce take more than it has to. Talk to us today.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Columbus area attorneys. 10 West Broad Street, Suite 1550, Columbus, Ohio, 43215. CordellCordell.com.
Basketball from noon to midnight. Scotty Vegas here, and we're throwing a Vegas-style basketball party at Hollywood Casino at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook. I even went out to Vegas to scout out how to throw this party. Tough assignment. The Fan is doing 24 hours of watch parties. The opening weekend of the tournament, there'll be custom T-shirts, Pop-A-Shot, horse games. Oh, and don't miss a game with a 50-foot video wall. Reserve your spot at HollywoodColumbus.com. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Hit a home run for happy hour and ask your Twin Peaks girl about local specials on drafts, cocktails, shots, and more.
Do you realize making the minimum monthly payments on your credit cards, it'll take nearly 20 years to pay them off? What if I told you there's a way for you to get them all paid off in just a matter of weeks? Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Imagine wiping out all of your credit cards. Here's where you go. AFLcash.com. That's AFLcash.com. Advantage First Lending is the easy button for tapping in to hundreds of thousands of dollars in your home equity. That's not the bank money. It's your money. Listen, your home, the value is way up. And now AFLcash.com has a super fast, hassle-free program that lets you turn that equity into cash. People who do this are living their best life, their credit card debt free, with cash left over for other stuff like home improvements, maybe a vacation. See how much money you can get now. Go to AFLcash.com or call 844-394-CASH. That's 844-394-CASH. Say goodbye to greedy credit card companies. That's AFLcash.com.
Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1209177. Subject to lender approval. NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
New treatments for joint pain are here. By now you've heard about regenerative medicine. If you're wondering if you're a good candidate, answer these questions. First, does chronic pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, or other joints keep you from doing the things you enjoy? Golfing, jogging, time with the family. Does it hurt doing the things you need to do? Like getting out of bed, sleeping, working, and walking. And finally, do you want to avoid surgery and all of the pain, long recovery, and uncertainty that comes with it? If you answered yes to any of those, you need to call QC Kinetics now. Learn about exciting advancements in regenerative treatments that can give you long-lasting pain relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Get your free consultation today. Call QC Kinetics. That's QC Kinetics. Here's the phone number.
Call now, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and all right, get this. If my scale had feelings, I think it'd be filing a restraining order. I am down now 63 pounds in just 14 weeks. You do the math on that, that's about 4.5 pounds every single week. Last week alone, another 4.2, poof, gone. The fat just keeps melting off, and let me tell you, I really owe 99% of this to my coach, Natalie. She's not just helping me lose weight, she's out here engineering it, tweaking my plan each week, making sure I don't miss a snack, telling me to add more butter. Yep, heard that right. Well, olive oil in there too, that's pretty good, and basically being the therapist we all need when making a gigantic life change. Wouldn't you say 63 pounds is a big 180? This is what Awaken 180 brings. Guidance, support, and a plan that actually works. There's no guesswork, there's no starvation, no magic potions, just real results week after week, brick by brick. If you're tired of hoping the weight will come off, get with Awaken 180 and know that it will. 63 pounds down, how much do you want to lose? You can start today at awaken180weightloss.com or call 844-346